Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, smash that like button up. Today, I've got the first show of my new show. Going to be basically about the race for Europe, because obviously these teams are the ones that are fighting for the European places or the Champions League places. Newcastle, Manchester United, Chelsea, and Spurs. I have got Geordie Dredd coming as well. He's joining in a minute. But I'm joined by Prime. What are you saying, bro?
Hello, people. How are you guys doing?
Big up, man. Big up, big up, big up. Make sure smashing that like button up. Turn those post notifications on. Smash the Lukes. I meant smash the likes. Yeah, turn those post notifications so you do not miss a live stream. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and get this show started for either every Saturday or I might do every Sunday, because Sunday seems a bit more accessible and it's after all the games, isn't it? But yeah, we've got quite a bit to go through. We're going to go through the games, obviously. I know Chelsea got Forest next, Man United got Liverpool, Newcastle got Brighton, and Spurs have got Villa. That's it. So yeah, smash that like button up, people. Hit that sub button up as well. All that good stuff. Anyways, Prime, let's start with Chelsea, bro. Maresca is under a bit of pressure in a minute. What's your thoughts on that, bro? What's going on there?
Are you doing something?
No. I put this guy. Hold on 1 second. There you
go. Is he under pressure? Not as much as he was about a week before. So no, I don't think. I think he's, I guess, somewhat fine. But if he keeps speaking out against sporting directors, which I don't necessarily have a problem with, because they're not that good. Yeah. There's a possibility they could let him go, regardless of what Chelsea end up doing this season. So,
what you think? Even if he got top 4 again, they'd let him go?
Possibly, depending on how much he's speaking out against our transfer activity and the sporting directors. Yeah, but Maresca is someone who toes the party line, so I think now with the fixtures we have coming up, we'll start picking up points and we'll start winning games. So, I don't know. I think we'll still, like, we're not in a title race, unfortunately, but we'll still do what's expected of us this season. So,
what you think you'll get top 4?
Yeah, we're not.
Do you think you'll win any of the cups?
We'll win a domestic. That should be the aim.
To get top 4 and win a domestic.
Yeah.
What do you think you will?
Oh, I see no reason why we shouldn't do that. Yes, fine. We're not good enough to be with Liverpool, City, and Arsenal yet, but we're not. We're still better than everyone else. So we should.
What about but the cup the domestic cup contains Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal.
Yeah, so and we can beat them on a one-off game.
But do you expect to beat them in a one-off game, or?
Yeah. The one-off, I think we can beat them. So. And plus, there's no guarantee. Like I want us to win one of the domestic, because our record at Wembley has been poor for the last
since you beat us,
7
years. Yeah, since last time you beat us. So
for me, we need to win a domestic trophy. So yeah, that's my viewpoint of Chelsea.
Geordie, bro, what you saying?
What you saying, bro? Man's there, bro. Big up to you. You get me? Trying to do your thing now. You get what I'm saying, man? Here to support the team. Big up to my guy. Don't know his name. Big up to you, bro. But yeah, man. What you saying, brother? You good, yeah?
What you saying, bro? Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you, bro?
Boy, international break is dead out, bro. Get me? I didn't even know. Even though I support England, I didn't even know they played the other day against Wales. I just want it to be done. Get back to Champions League. Get back to the league. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm all right, bro. I'm all right, man.
Get back to drawing loads of games, sir.
You started with the hey, me and you got at it, you know, but it's always respectful. Boy, no, we got back-to-back wins, man. Last 2 wins back-to-back. Can you get me? Nottingham Forest 2-0.
No, I swear you drew with you're talking about the Champions League game. I was about to say, I thought you drew with What's that? Who was it? Bournemouth. That was it. Bournemouth.
That's time ago, bro. We lost to Arsenal. Remember that crazy late 2 goals. Then obviously went to USG away, won 4-0. Get some points in them Champions League board, which you wouldn't know about because obviously your team in European competitions. But yeah, and then obviously you play Nottingham Forest, 1-2-0. Get me, got a clean sheet, man, like Walter Mardy. So yeah, man. I hear your guy talking about Chelsea top 4. Newcastle going to be pushing for that as well. It's going to be techie, bro. It's going to be.
You're behind all of us right now.
Yeah, at this moment in time, yeah. I saw only a point behind you right now, something like that. We're 11th at the moment. Still early doors.
We are terrible. So
I hear it, but this is obviously
we're not even 10 games in. I like looking at the table now is weird.
Yeah,
we're not
early doors.
No, but I do think it counts for something right now because we can't get any worse than what we've been, and we've had a harder start than everyone in the league. Factually, we've had the hardest start to the Premier League season, and we are above the likes of Newcastle. Yet people are putting Newcastle in conversations for Champions League, but not us. When I think if we had a better manager, I think we'd much be in that conversation. I know we haven't won back-to-back games yet. But
Newcastle are starting poorly. United are just doing what you've been doing.
No, we've started awfully. We have though. We've started awfully. We should have. And to be honest with you, we have started off. We should have beaten. We should have beat. We probably should have beat Fulham. We probably should have got a draw against Arsenal, which would have got us an extra 3 points.
But same with Newcastle, we should have beat Leeds. No, well, we should have beat Aston Villa within a 10 minutes. It's all should have. But what your guy is saying is correct in the sense of what you're doing right now is not really a surprise to anyone. You know what I'm saying? It's like same on Man United. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're 2 games into the Premier League season, and you've only won 2 games. We're 2 months into the Premier League. We've only won 2 games.
We've won 3, which is the same amount as you.
We're 3 months in. You've only won 3 games.
How many have you won?
Which is the same as what you guys have been doing since January. When you won 1 game a month.
Just out of interest, how many have you won, bro?
Yeah, and Chelsea have been poor, right?
Yeah. So I'm saying we're in the conversation. We're in the conversation for Champions League.
We're underperforming, and you guys are doing what you've been doing with Amorim.
We're underperforming. We're underperforming.
You're not underperforming.
No, in terms of the squad, we're underperforming. Why does everyone else clown Amorim then if he's not underperforming?
But you're doing what you were doing last year with Amorim. Chelsea and Newcastle are underperforming so far. But yeah, it's only 10 games in, so we can't even say it's underperforming until we've all played 10 games, and then the league will see. Because that's what Fergie always said, right? Let's look at 10 games in, then we can decide where things are.
I don't know what Fergie said, bro. I've never known that. Yeah, Prime supports Chelsea. And obviously he's repping. I mean, listen, they just always love wearing their kits, don't they, bro? I was abroad in Greece and all I saw was Newcastle fans wearing Newcastle kits. They don't ever take them off. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously we got Geordie wearing the Geordie kit. Do you get what I mean? Big up to everyone. Make sure you smash that like button. There's 14 people inside. The like goal was 20 likes. So make sure you're smashing that like button up. But yeah, we'll get into some more combos.
If you guys keep up, do you really think you're in a top 4 or European?
I think we're definitely in the European race. Definitely. How can we not be? With what?
Amorim.
No, because I think he will get binned. I don't believe this narrative. We're gonna get onto that 3-year nonsense because he never said. Ratcliffe never said he gets 3 years. Never said that once. It was a lie. He never said that. Do you get what I'm saying? They twisted his words and then tried to say that he said Amorim gets 3 years no matter what. When he said within 3 years, he didn't say Amorim's got 3 years. He said Amorim within 3 years has to prove he's a good manager.
But he did sound pretty relaxed in a sense of like.
Of course he's relaxed. He relaxed about Ten Hag as well, and then he sacked him 6 games or 7 games into the season, wherever it was. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Listen, man, any questions, by the way?
That was also the wrong thing as well.
I'll start. Any questions? I'll start. People, do you get what I'm saying? Come on and boom
Amorim 6 games into the season was also wrong.
You might get 6th or 7th if you are lucky. Well, I mean, when it comes to United, everyone thinks illogically, yet Newcastle behind us in the league. Do you get what I'm saying? But they wouldn't be lucky to get 6th or 7th, and they've actually got a worse team than us. Do you see what I'm saying? They've better managed us by far.
I can't believe this.
But there has been some rumours because we're going to talk about this topic. Obviously, was it last week? I think you said that Joe Linton is better than Kobbie Mainoo. You said Joe Linton is a better player than Kobbie Mainoo.
Yes.
Well, how comes then?
You know that conversation,
Your club is now looking at Kobbie Mainoo to potentially, obviously, if he does leave, there's 10 clubs in Europe that want Kobbie Mainoo.
But touch.
Real Madrid are one of them, Atletico are one of them, Napoli are another.
But touch. A team can look at a player and still have better players. I can still feel better players than Mainoo and still go.
You think Newcastle think? Do you know what? Joe Linton's better than Kobbie Mainoo?
Yeah.
No, they don't. They definitely don't.
Of
No
course.
one thinks that.
Mainoo is the one for the future under the right coach, like an Eddie Howe, who gets the best out of
But
players.
he's
Can I
he's
just
better
say-
than Joe Linton now.
I,
He's a better player than him now.
I don't agree with the take that like Mainoo is better than Joe Linton. However,
Come on, touch, man. What are we doing here, bro?
if we use your argument, touchline, Mainoo's on the
Oh,
bench
gosh.
to Bruno and Casemiro. Does that mean he's
I
worse?
said this to him last week. Go on, carry on. Everything you're gonna say.
Hold on.
I disagree with
I've
Jordy,
never
by the
once
way. I
said
disagree with
Mainoo's
you.
worse than Bruno, by the way. I've never
I
once said Mainoo's
disagree.
worse.
I disagree with
What
Jordy's
disagree
point, by the way.
Which
I
part?
think I don't agree with your point. However,
Which
the
part?
argument
Which
that
part?
you're trying to make, touchline, is wrong.
No.
But
which
Mainoo is
point, though?
worse. Mainoo is a worse player than Bruno Fernandes. Yes, he's a worse player than Bruno Fernandes. But
And
they're both
Casemiro.
better than Joe Linton.
And
No,
Ugarte.
don't do Casemiro because Mainoo and Bruno wouldn't work in the midfield too. That's why they don't play with each other.
And
Because if they play in the midfield too, you've got no legs there.
Okay, what
And you've
about
got a grenade launcher in Bruno,
What about Ugarte?
and then you need someone to cover for him to make ground. Because obviously, when Bruno loses the ball, you need someone to win the ball back for him.
What
Mainoo isn't a
about-
ball
what about-
winner. He
what
can
about
win the ball,
Ugarte?
but not good at it.
What about Ugarte?
Oh, he's trash.
No, Mainoo's
mean,
clear of
no,
the
no.
glass. Mainoo's clear of the glass.
Is Mainoo worse than Garnacho?
What do you mean? They're completely different players.
Different players, but in terms of what, like,
Oh, But
No, in terms of their position, no chance.
in terms of
Garnacho's
where
a terrible
Mainoo,
winger.
in terms of where Mainoo can play in Amorim's system, whether it's in the midfield or as one of the 2 10s, Mainoo wasn't starting.
Mhm.
He was behind the likes of Garnacho or Bruno, Casemiro. Like he wasn't playing in it.
Because Mainoo doesn't suit Amorim, and Amorim doesn't like Mainoo. Amorim's system,
Okay.
should we say? Mainoo doesn't like. Amorim doesn't like. I don't think Mainoo can play as a. I think he can play as a 10, but I think he needs 2 other midfielders next to him. He can't play as a left 10 because as a left 10, you've got to be able to drift play. You know what I'm trying to say? You've got to be able to get the ball and drive with it at times, etc., etc. Whereas he's a link-up player. Do you get what I'm saying? I think his best position, personally, Mainoo's, is. I think he'd be perfect for Newcastle if he joined them because he's exactly what they need. They have no one in the midfield that can dictate play. Do you get what I'm saying? So put him next to a Tonali or a Bruno G, and he's the guy just doing the
That's
dribbling
not
and
true. They
jumping,
have two
switch of play and stuff
midfielders
like that.
that can dictate. They have 2 midfielders that can dictate.
Bruno G cannot dictate.
I
play.
think Newcastle Tonali is better than Mainoo at dictating play. The problem Newcastle have is they don't have a creative midfielder. I think that's their
Yeah,
problem.
I agree, but I don't think he wants one. I don't think Howe likes that. He likes his creativity from his fullbacks.
Exactly. So, and Mainoo, as good as he is, he's not really this hard-working midfielder.
he's
That's
got no
not-
lungs. He's got no lungs, bro. I
No,
told
this is
Touch,
not.
really.
This is not true.
He's got no lungs, and everyone knows. That's muscle, lungs, though.
No, because they
He
made
ain't-
him
he ain't
bulk
got
up
it.
muscle. They made him bulk up muscle, and then I started saying because I remember go look at him in his first season. Look how smooth he was, and then he started moving a bit more stiffer.
When he's playing
It's
more
like,
games
yeah.
in a row, he
Yeah, but
doesn't look like he's got the
Of
gas
course
in
he
him, bro.
bulked up. He got older. He's been playing 2 years. He's got older.
Yeah,
Of
but
course he bulked.
that's not necessarily. I hear what you're saying, but they told him to bulk. You don't have to bulk up. You can just literally stay at the same body weight that you're at. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not exactly weak because I've seen him go to Anfield and boss him off the park. I've seen him
No,
play
he's a
good against Man
good
City.
player, bro.
I've
Let's
seen
not
him
get
destroy
twisted.
Rodri in both finals, by the way. Rodri got hooked off in the Euros final when they targeted him.
No, Roger got injured. He didn't get hooked.
Yeah, got hooked off.
He got injured. He didn't get hooked. That's twisting the narrative of what actually happened. Mainoo is
Mainoo's a
actually a
good
very
player,
good player. He's talented.
He needs
I rate him.
to
However,
leave there, bro.
I look at Newcastle. Unless Eddie Howe is going to tweak a few things, I don't know how he suits in that midfield. Those 3
Anyhow,
midfielders
work it out, bro.
are bro.
You can't
It won't
even
happen. I don't think it will happen.
You can't get in there straight away. You can't get in there.
I watched Tonali at when he was at AC Milan.
Fucking rude
I wanted
boy,
him at
Tonali.
Chelsea for years.
He's a rude boy,
Tonali,
bro.
I didn't think he could be just engine, this runner that he is now at Newcastle. He's had to change his game to be able to play. I don't know if Mainoo can end up being that.
Under Eddie Howe, he can, bro.
Allowed the role to like
No.
dictate play. I don't think he can just be
You,
the runner.
you gotta hear it though. Under Eddie Howe, bro, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. When it comes to coaching, you get the best out of players, bro. It's a different thing over here at Newcastle in terms of getting the best out of players. To get me, but what point didn't you agree with before anyway? What's your name? Crimes.
He's saying that he doesn't think
Prime,
Jolinton's better than.
Prime.
I
Sorry.
would
Yeah.
agree that Jolinton's better than Mainoo. Oh, wait, are you talking about like as a technical footballer or in terms of what you need?
Oh, they're different anyway. Jolinton's more like a bully boy. Like he can play. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
He can play. You get what I'm saying? I'm the same. For example, if Touch said to me now, Mainoo, who do you prefer right now, Mainoo or Joe Linton? Just in that midfield three, I'm picking Joe Linton all day long. For now. Do you get what I'm saying? So Mainoo is still young. Sorry. I feel he has to leave right now under this Amorim business, whatever's going on. You get me? It comes like players that are trash under him, or just Man United in general is toxic. You get what I'm saying? Like Ugarte had a little hype before he came.
No, Ugarte is genuine. That is not Man United. I don't care what people tell me.
He didn't come.
He got dumped out by by PSG a season.
I hear you.
They didn't give him a second season.
I hear you, bro. But it's
shocking
anyway. But I'm seeing that.
Questions we'll answer at the end, because questions like this, do you think Vert's haters will be proved wrong, etc.? We'll answer at the end, man. But yeah, I don't actually think that will happen, by the way. I think Mainoo will stay at Man United. He definitely will, most likely. And if he does, he won't go to Newcastle.
For the long term.
Yeah, for the long term, 1,000%. If he wants to go on loan, innit?
If Amorim goes, you mean? Or you mean if Amorim stays?
If Amorim will go, though, we know that. Unless Amorim's going to drastically turn it around, he's going to end up leaving. He's going to end up getting binned. Do you get what I'm saying? Even if, especially with the new ownership questions that are going around right now, it looks like the Glazers want to sell fully now. So if they do sell, then I guarantee you the new ownership comes in, he gets binned within probably 6 weeks. Do you get what I mean? But listen, yeah, Eddie Howe sold Anderson. Exactly. Anderson's better than Joe Linton, a better player.
Hold on. Let me just explain that one there, which is a bit ignorant what the guy just said. He didn't just sell Anderson. We were in a pickle, and because of PSR of the deadline, we had to sell Minte and Anderson. Anderson is homegrown, so that helps their profit and sustainability big time. Eddie Howe said it many times. All the fans, all of us, are like. Hold on, for Anderson personally though, in the end, I think it was a good move for him. In the end, because he's
a baller.
Balling out, and in the England team, if that Newcastle still, he might have got a sniff, maybe, but. He weren't getting a chunk. You get what I'm saying? Forest got him, and they were playing him. So for him personally, it's a good look. But for Newcastle, it's a stinker with this PSR thing. We didn't want to sell him. Like Anderson, I knew had that. What you seeing now? We all Newcastle fans knew. And when the time was ready for him to bust, pause. Obviously, that's what he meant to Nottingham Forest. You got what I'm saying?
He's saying that. Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
We didn't want to sell him. We didn't want to sell him, bro.
Yeah, man. Smash these likes up, people. The like goal was 20 likes. There's 13 people inside. So
yeah, sub if you're new to the channel as well, man.
Subscribe and turn on post notifications as well if you're new to the channel, man. Big up to everyone. I think Mainoo is on loan to Napoli unless Portuguese Dice gets out of the club, kicks out of the club like he deserves. Mainoo will stay at Man United, innit? Because the club won't get rid of him. Personally, I do think Amorim will probably be binned by January. Unless, as I say, he picks up form.
Hold on. Amorim's getting sacked in January.
No, before January.
Oh, well, who's saying that? Who's saying that?
I'm saying he's going to probably get sacked before January.
When do you think he goes?
Next international break, because he's going to lose the next 3 games, or at least 2 or 3.
In November.
Where's that apparent clause? Was that apparent?
The clause runs out 1st of November.
That money thing. Okay.
Yeah, 1st of November when the next international break is. He will be sacked by then, because I think he will lose the next 3 games. He will lose to Liverpool 3-0. He will lose to Brighton most likely.
The Liverpool game, I don't really team up for that one. It's a different kind of, bro.
Oh, listen, if he wants to win, he better start Kobbie Mainoo.
Kind of game.
Kobbie Mainoo's never lost at Anfield. Do you get what I'm saying? He's like Paul Pogba, never lost at Anfield. It's true. Kobbie Mainoo's played there twice, never lost there. You get what I'm saying? Both times he dog-bagged their midfield as well. He actually owns
it. Man.
Do you get what I'm saying? If he started Mainoo, we might actually get a result.
That is such a weird... He's played there twice, bro. It's such a weird stat.
And hasn't lost there. That's a good record. 0 losses in 2.
Bro. It's such a
weird
stat.
You get what I'm saying? There's still, if you played there twice and you haven't lost, then you're unbeaten.
Bro, that's like saying Arteta 100% record in the final. He's only managed 1 final. Like,
he has got 100% record though in finals.
But it's only one. He's only managed 1 final. That's such a weird stat.
Who would you like in touch if he does go? Have you got any ideas for you personally?
I wouldn't mind getting your manager. I think Eddie Howe would be perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? I think Eddie Howe would be perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Xavi as well. Xavi's obviously Eddie Howe's a bit more unrealistic because he's in a job. Maybe in the summer you could get Eddie Howe, but not anymore. I don't think he'd leave Newcastle.
Xavi would be awesome.
Xavi is the perfect one because he's already been to a big club and already turned them around. They were 8th in the league when he turned up, got them 3rd in the league. The next season he won the La Liga against Champions League and La Liga winning Real Madrid.
What about Glasner? or maybe
No, I
Areola.
don't want Glasner. Definitely not Areola.
He
He's
plays
an
good with that system. He can probably get some players in that will suit him in time.
Areola would be he'd be worse than Amorim. He'd be up there with Amorim. He's genuinely bang overrated. Bang overrated. He's another one of those managers that they rely.
Him and his scouting staff and stuff. You think so?
Yeah, they rely on counter-attacking football. He's also playing on a small pitch. Old Trafford's a massive pitch. Bournemouth's a little small, tiny ground. Do you get what I'm saying? So his players are just high intent. No, but his players are high intensity all game. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like it's easier to play in that pitch when you're high intensity, etc., etc.
I don't think a couple of seasons ago at Old Trafford.
I think we need someone who demands respect from the dressing room.
Why do you want Xavi? Xavi's not that. He's not that good. It wouldn't.
How's he not that good?
Xavi honestly wouldn't work at United.
Based off of what?
Have you watched him when he was manager?
He's not overrated by the way.
Very decent job. He's the reason why Barcelona are in the position they're in because they were in a mess before he turned up.
And he left.
He bought Yamal through. He developed Pedri. He bought a Rojo through. I know Rojo's a bit trash nowadays, but
that's not on Xavi. That's the Barca way.
Yeah,
they always bring through young players.
But they were losing their way. They were mid-table when he turned up.
Yes, and they were in financial issues, and then as a club, they just started going back to their roots, which is bringing through players from La Masia. That wasn't on Xavi specifically. Xavi's not. Listen, Xavi at United trying to do this like fugazi tiki-taka with what you guys have. It's not going to work.
Yeah, that's one thing I'd agree with. I do think, but he's a bit more pragmatic than the stereotypical Barca coach. He against Barca with Barca, I think he broke their defensive record. He did like 8 goals in a league season at one point. I know it ended up being probably a bit more. But
didn't Ten Hag beat him?
Yeah, Ten Hag did beat him. But Ten Hag also beat Pep, and Ten Hag also beat Klopp, and Ten Hag also beat every manager in the league pretty much. So Ten Hag beat Real Madrid 4-1 in their own stadium. Yeah, tiki-taka with a goal, but he wouldn't play tiki-taka. I think he would come in and say, look, I'm going to just play a bit more pragmatic, play a bit more counter-attacking, and then switch it up when he can. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I don't think we're that far off. I think he's just going to do that.
Sorry, stay the topic. Just quickly, I just saw a comment, and I was thinking the same thing. CFC Musty said, I think you put Jay instead of Prime in the thumbnail.
No, Jay was supposed to come on.
Okay, because I see my man on there. I was like, even with that time, I thought it was Jay on the screen until he opened his mouth.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
No, Jay was supposed to come on here. Obviously, I forgot to change the thumbnail and put Prime's face on there.
Are you sure you forgot, or you just thought on the thing?
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm joking, bro.
No, Jay was supposed to come on here to be the Spurs fan, to be the Spurs rep. Do you see what I'm saying? Jay was supposed to be the Spurs rep. And then he texted me, and I've just seen it like about an hour ago before I put the thumbnail up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, he can't come on. Do you get what I mean? So yeah,
I thought Touch got lazy. You get me a thought.
I have no Tottenham fans. I text Elijah saying, "Do you want to jump on?" He hasn't responded. There's no fucking Tottenham fans. Do you get what I'm saying? But obviously, I know. I've got a picture. Prime sent me a picture. Prime, did you not send me a picture like about I don't know, about 2 hours ago, etc.? It looks nothing like Jay. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I mean?
I thought it was fucking Jay. CFC thought it was. I thought it was fucking. I'll be real. Like I said, I thought it was Jay until he opened his mouth. Obviously, I'm concentrating. I went like really pre. I thought, the thumbnail, that's Jay.
Massive Iraola's a better coach than Xavi. Like, what we doing here? Come on, man.
But why not though, bro? I agree with that.
Bro, Iraola. Oh my days! Firstly, he's won a league title. That's a plus.
Amorim has won a league title.
Has he won a top league title, like La Liga title? Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's be real. I'm gonna count Xavi's league title in Qatar. I count his league title.
Do you want Conte?
No, because I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Conte stylistically, I wouldn't like, and also Conte is always known for losing. He's a bit of a what's the word? Bit of a diva. Like he always kicks up a fuss, and they want to hire him anyways because of that.
So okay, but you want Xavi, who you said is a pragmatist.
Yeah, Xavi does play quite pragmatic football, but it's not the same as Conte. Conte plays 3 at the back, pragmatic. It wouldn't suit Mainoo. It wouldn't suit our players. I'm not saying Conte wouldn't do well, by the way, because Conte would come into this team and probably get us top 5. Do you get what I'm saying? But then long term, It'd be
That's
fucked.
Ariola overrated, bro. Like I see Mustafa, big up Mustafa, big up the chat by the way, and the mods,
Because
Neil,
he
the
is
man, them in there.
overrated. And on this channel, I
Some
always say how overrated
agree
he
with
is.
me, some people agree, but I don't know, like in what sense? Like apart from
Like, this guy's a
pitch
Real
thing,
Madrid fan, innit? So he's seen Ariola when Ariola was at.
I
think
think
Ariola was
that's
at.
there, but now
I think the
in
next
Prem.
manager United get, like, you guys need to do a lot of, like, what do you guys actually want? Do you guys just want an interim until the summer, or the long-term guy or whatever? Like, what is the plan? Do you guys have a
Personally,
style of play? Do Ineos have a style
I think
of what they want
long
United?
term they want De Zerbi. The reports that have come out are either De Zerbi in it, and they wanted De Zerbi out to replace Ten Hag. But obviously, De Zerbi wants control in the transfer market. And also, if De Zerbi comes into this team and he tries to play his football, which we know he will do, with Casemiro and Bruno firing the ball every time they get it, it's not going to work. It will just be a mess. Do you see what I'm saying?
Bro, do you think? Yeah, go on.
I do think if De Zerbi, if De Zerbi joined Man United in the summer coming up after, he'd be at 2 years at Master. I don't know how long his contract is. I think if they got him some midfielders, he already had Baleba at Brighton. We're probably going to get Baleba. We're looking at Anderson, although I don't know because that Greek owner, bruv, do you get what I'm saying? He's on some funny business. I don't know if he'd sell him or not. But if we could get Anderson and Baleba and maybe one more midfielder, we've already got Mainoo. Do you get what I'm saying? I think he would absolutely cook with his team. Absolutely.
But you think it'd be risky though? Like, not. I hate the word attitude. I hate all that shit anyway. But like having a bit left with Brighton. Like when it comes to like dealing with the owners or whoever's in situ or in charge. Do you think it's like is it risky in that sense? Like you don't need a coach to come in and it gives like a Conte vibe or like a Mourinho vibe where he goes left, or it's something not agreed. He's a bit fiery, bro. Did you see him in the training against?
I don't think things like that is a bad thing. It only goes left if you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a club.
But sometimes, but you see how people criticize who runs Man United anyway. If something goes left, he doesn't agree with it, then he starts getting all. That's a risk. I don't know. Like I'm saying, on the pitch, I think he's calm.
Because people, because what you
for players maybe.
No, but people need to expose what's actually going on at Man United. Because United
they
fans,
run the shit though. They run it.
There's not much going on at Man United. I don't think. We know the Glazers are bad.
And even the players.
Do you think they're good owners?
Yeah, Ineos are doing a good job.
Huh?
Ineos are doing a very good job. I think they're just getting.
First Man United fan I've heard say that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because they all lie about our football club and then make up the same. We're going to get onto this Ratcliffe comment about the Amorim thing, where he never said what they tried to make out. He said they tried to say that he said this. They tried to say he said he wouldn't sack Amorim. You know what the question was? If the Glazers, if the Glazers told you to sack Amorim, would you sack Amorim? He said I wouldn't. Do you get what I'm saying? And then they twisted it, saying he said he wouldn't sack Amorim. He didn't say he wouldn't sack Amorim. He said they asked him if the Glazers would tell you to sack Amorim, would you sack him? If I had to say to Geordie, if someone says to Geordie, if Touchline told you to go to the shop, would you go for it? Would you go for him? You said no. That's not you saying you wouldn't go to the shop. That's saying you wouldn't go if I asked you. Do you get what I'm saying? Or told you whatever. Do you get what I mean? They made up a massive lie.
It doesn't even matter because Ratcliffe's not in. He's not in charge of like. He's not your sporting director or anything. So he's not in charge.
Yeah, I know, but he obviously hires the
He's
people,
the man they go. He's the.
I know, but like, he has people running the football stuff. My point is, how well are you really ran if the guy that was a big reason why you had your worst ever league finish, he's still in charge of your football club? Like he's still the manager.
I want to know why Touch is backing him. Not that I'm saying anything. It's your opinion. I just want more clarity on why. Because it's essentially everybody supporting the Ineos, the whole Ratcliffe thing. What has he done for you that makes you say, you know what, you're behind this guy? Because it sounds like you're behind the whole Ineos thing.
I am. Personally, they might end up, by the way, getting kicked out, by the way, because the Glazers are about to do them over with the whole thing because they can just sell up and the Ineos can't say anything. So if the Glazers end up selling over, this will not be a conversation anymore because the Ineos will have to go with the Glazers.
For now, I'm saying. But for now,
the only thing they've not done good is the managerial decisions. That's the only thing they've not done good.
What have they done good though?
What have they done good? The recruitment's been very good. They've signed some very good players. Euro, Mazraoui, Delit, Mboimu, Cunha, Sesko, I didn't really want, but he's proved me wrong since he got it. He's been really good. Who else they signed? Lamens, he played one game, but honestly, I swear down, Lamen's already better than Onana in my books. Yeah. And who else did they sign? Who else have Ineos signed, lads? They signed some good young players. Aidan Heaven for £1 million off Arsenal. He's a quality player. He needs to play more, to be honest with you.
I mean,
and you have Dorgu's
you say
I quite like
midfield is
Dorgu,
good, but they've neglected your midfield, and
but they couldn't just fit
manager. They have a manager whose system is reliant on his wing backs and midfielders, and they've not signed any midfielders for him. And the only wing back they've signed is in.
He doesn't rely on midfielders.
You guys have a donut hole in midfield.
Yeah, but he doesn't rely on midfield because he completely ignores the midfield and does a whole build up from the left. He always does build up.
I'm not talking about build up. I'm talking about how the system functions. You need like quality midfielders, which you don't have. Yeah.
Well, you say that, but I mean, I'd say Casemiro and Bruno and Mainoo are decent midfielders. He's just not using them in the right way.
Casemiro's old. Bruno's a 10, not a midfielder.
Yeah, but Casemiro, saying he's old doesn't mean he's bad because he's been good. And Man United fans will tell you this season, Casemiro's been good. Last season, he was good at the end as well. He's been good. People why this narrative, he's boss man selling kebabs and all this stuff. No, he was actually been decent this last.
Anyway, regardless, my point being, all this recruitment you've done, but you haven't really recruited things for the manager.
Because next summer will be the midfield.
Which then goes back to why is this guy still here? If you've brought in players that are good players, but not players that really suit for the manager, why is the manager still in charge? That doesn't make sense.
No, I do hear that.
Because that's not, if you're going to say it's not bad recruitment because you brought in good players, but the manager is still here and the players don't necessarily suit per se for what the manager wants, what's the point of the manager being here?
No, I hear what you're saying, but to be honest, I think when Amorim was in the interview room, I think he told him a dream, personally. I think he's told him, I can get the most out of Kobbie Mainoo, I can get the most out of these players. And then come down to it, he hasn't used Mainoo. Bruno is worse. Bruno's playing out of position. Do you get what I'm saying? The only real players that are doing better are the centre-backs. They're the only players that have done better since they got here. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah,
but to be fair though, when he first came, when he did come, he didn't want to come mid-season.
Yeah, he did. He said he wanted to come in the summer. That is true. Yeah.
But then again, he could have said no, but he came. And just quickly, sorry, you got some good comments here. Touch on this. Well, most of us saying to Prime, obviously Cunha and Buemo, Sesko, those are good signings under Ineos. But Johnny Hill saying, nah.
If you were recruiting for the manager,
yeah,
what you probably should have done is let Ahmad Mainoo and Bruno be the 10s, and then go and buy a quality right wing back and 2 quality midfielders. But what you've done is you've bought.
What if they've already made their mind up on Amorim and just think he's trash?
Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying. I agree. Get rid of Amorim. My point is you've done all this great recruitment, but they don't really fit per se into what the manager needs for pieces for the system. And his manager's not good anyway. So why is the manager still here?
Because they can't. They don't want to sack him because they don't want to pay him his money until November the 1st. Because we're obviously, when the Ineos took over, they took over a club in massive debt. They cleared, by the way, £300 million in debt, which no one ever talks about. They put £300 million of their own money into the clear the debt. Then they put another 50 million to help the training centre, which is things the Glazers never. I'm not saying comparing. The Glazers are not the standard. The Glazers are the worst owners in the history of the sport. But what they have done already in 2 years is invest 1.6 billion of their own money, which the Glazers didn't invest.
And they lied and said they're broke, bro. And then, like Johnny said,
no, they didn't lie. They didn't lie. That wait, this is another thing the media do. That United fans.
But he said it on camera, though, bro.
They openly said that we are doing it to save money to spend more on players. They never said we were overstaffed.
Remember he said we're broke. I remember he said he can't spend. No, I'm saying what he said on camera, and when they left, he said what he said, and then he made, like Johnny Hill was saying, like he feels their shit. Remember on a moral vibe, Johnny Hill saying, like,
hold on,
but
we were overstaffed. As any failing business does that, by the way. JD would do it. Any business does that. Yeah, anyway, Man United were overstaffed, and what they don't tell you is we still hire the most people in the league. We still hire the most staff in the league, so we're still the most.
Of course you do. Of course you do. You're the bigger club. Anyway, can we get back to my point being that in terms of the the recruitment, fine, it's good. I'm not even disagreeing on. I guess for the most part, anyway, you brought in good players. But again, it doesn't suit what the manager wants, and the manager's not good anyway. So why is the manager? It seems like because you agree that United can get top 4 based on the squad, right?
No, I said top 5. I don't think we get top 4.
Or top 5. Okay, I agree based on squad alone. If I compare it to others in the league, you guys could get top 5. I agree with that too. However, this guy's still here, and depending on when he gets sacked and what manager interim you bring in until the end of the season, you could be wasting a season. I've seen this happen at Chelsea.
I agree, but did I not say the first thing when he asked me about Ineos, what have they done badly? I said that the first thing that I said they done badly was the managerial decisions. The managerial decisions have been awful. Been literally awful. They done a Ten Hag.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about what Ineos. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about why is he still here? If it's just to save money, so you don't give him the big payout,
yeah,
you sack him in November.
And I think they reckon they don't want to rush it. They don't want to rush the decision for one, because if they do get the next one wrong, it's
not rushing the decision. It's not. You've had so
no. It's not rushing to sack him. It's rushing to get a manager in that will be the right guy. Because remember, we did the same thing with Ten Hag. Made the mistake keeping him too long. Yeah, and then when we kept Ten Hag too long, we sacked him, and then we're like, oh shit, who do we get now? Oh, I know who we'll get. Ruben Amorim, who's one of the highest prospects on the radar at Sporting. We're gonna go get him. We went and got him, and we got him in too soon after he said I don't want to come in too soon. He came in too soon, and it didn't work. It didn't work out. So they're probably sitting there going, we're not gonna sack him in the summer.
Because how long have you guys had to get rid of him? You're saying not rushing the decision. You've had all this time.
How long you think? Because yeah, he had a bad season last season, but they probably looked at it going, I think we'll do better this year. I think we can get. They're probably sick of it going, look, if we don't get Champions League football, look, our job this season is to get back into. My personal thing is to get back in Champions League. I don't think Europe is good enough. I think top 6 minimum is my role, because I think we've got the 5th best squad in the league. I know Spurs are right now bopping the ball, but they've played fucking Wolves, they've played Leeds, they've played all the relegation teams, Spurs. And when they played an actual proper team in Bournemouth, they lost. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm saying I think we should get 5th in terms of squad. I'm saying top 6 minimum. Yeah, but they're probably looking at going top 8 will get Europe. At the minute, we haven't started that badly.
Okay, but with all of that though,
I think you're reaching touch, man.
But even still, regardless, but even with all of that, that's fine. But you said that they're going to give him the other season that you can get top 4. That's fine. But with a manager where you didn't really get backed in the summer, you didn't get him the wing backs that he needed. You haven't improved your midfield. You have a player in the squad who he doesn't.
Do you know why we didn't get the wing backs he needed?
Why?
Because he likes that Diogo Dalot, and Diogo Dalot can't play wing back because he's proven he can't play wing back. But he said keep Diogo Dalot because Diogo Dalot is his Portuguese mate. So they backed him in that sense. They backed Bruno as well. Do you know why we didn't get midfielders? Because they backed him. He's the one who called Bruno up and said, "I want you to stay." Bruno Fernandes probably wanted to leave. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're telling me stuff I know, but I'm now asking what about the other stuff, because he backed Dalot, but Dalot is not a starter. He's starting Ahmad and Dorgu, and Dorgu is young, and Ahmad is not a wingback. So why didn't they sign him a quality right wingback? That way,
no, Ahmad can play wingback.
I rate Mbeumo. I think he's your best forward. But did you guys really need to spend that big money on Mbeumo and Cunha when you could have just played Bruno and Ahmad in the 10s and signed a quality right wing-back and a quality midfielder? That would have been backing that. Hold on.
I did say that we should sign him.
Hold on. That would have been backing the actual manager. You guys didn't do that. You brought in quality players, yes, but not to suit what the manager needs to get the best out of it and get.
I hear what you're saying, but then when a new manager comes in, we know a new manager is going to come in.
Yes, but you just said they're giving him the go. If they're really backing him,
they haven't fully backed him. No, and they haven't. So because they don't. They probably look at him going.
I hate when clubs do this.
No, they have backed him, bro. They have backed him. They
haven't.
No manager in the league.
They've backed him. He spent money, bro. Yes, the midfield. That's one thing he said. He admitted himself that he couldn't get or whatever, but they have backed him, bro.
But Man United still can't really.
I said the same thing about Mbeumo. I said we didn't need him. We should have just stick with Ahmad and gone and got midfielders, but we ended up getting 3 attackers in. Now our attack's sorted for years because you've got Ahmad, Cunha, Sesko, and
No,
Mbeumo.
but
That's 4 quality attackers.
I'm not. You're talking about one thing. I'm talking about the other. I'm not talking about in terms of the individual players in terms of recruitment. I'm saying, why not get rid of the manager? Oh, we're giving the manager another go. That's fine. If we're giving him the go and we're trusting him, then you would actually back him with the players that he needs. And you guys haven't really done that. And now I go back and I ask, because you guys want to get another manager.
This is true as well.
The next manager you go and bring in.
Yeah, but
next
most of us, man. Sorry, hold on.
The next manager then go in. What is the ethos of Ineos? Because they run the footballing side, right? What is the ethos they want United to be as a club in terms of your style? What is your brand? That then makes it easier to go find a manager, right? And find players. So what is your plan?
But they have to find the manager first to build that style.
You don't need. No, you don't.
I'm agreeing with you, by the way. They've made bad managerial decisions.
I hear what Prime's saying. The actual club itself.
He hasn't been back, by the way, in terms of he didn't get who he wanted. He wanted Watkins, Gyökeres, and then
you don't need to bring in a manager to build a style. If you have an ethos as a club, it's
your ethos. Yeah, I hear you. I know. Yeah. The right one.
No. Every ethos starts with a manager. The fact that you spoke about Barcelona, who did it start with? It started with Rijkaard. It started with Cruyff. These managers came in and they.
No, but I mean, I think Prime means as the owners.
Because what if you bring in the Zerbi? What if this? Because Amorim was supposed to be the guy to reset your club and it didn't work. What if the Zerbi doesn't work? What then? What if Xavi doesn't work?
What Prime means has your owners or whoever's running it got an ethos of how they want to see their football or whatever? Yeah. I hear what Prime is saying in that sense, and I hear what Touch is saying. But it's before that.
I don't know. I don't know if they've got that.
There you go. And Mustafa agrees with Touch saying he hasn't been backed because you're saying about
he wanted
and Watkins.
And they said,
bro,
no, we're going
you can't get everyone all at once, bro.
No, I agree though with the fact that he didn't get Gyökeres because we apparently offered more money for Gyökeres and he said that he wanted to join Arsenal, right? And I'm glad because the way he's playing this season, we're just lumping it long. We're just playing long ball. Yeah, he just gets the ball to the keeper and lumps it long, completely bypasses the midfield. And then, God forbid, Gyökeres with his first touch and his stiffness as a footballer trying to lay it off to players. Yeah, God forbid. Do you get what I'm saying? Sesko at least is decent at doing that. You see that Sesko's got a decent first touch. Do you get what I'm saying? Laying it off, headers and all that stuff, chests it and stuff like that. He hasn't been back. He also wanted Emi Martinez. I still agree we should have got Emi Martinez, but they brought Lemens in. We're going to see more of Lemens. Lemens was good very good against Sunderland, to be fair. Do you get what I'm saying? So
he played. I didn't even know he played. Okay.
Yeah, Sunderland got first clean sheet of the season, and he actually played quite decently. And also the defense looked a bit more assured that they had a different goalkeeper. Do you get what I'm saying? All the defenders look good, but Sunderland's not a metric because they played awful. We were 1-0 up after about fucking 6 minutes. But
also,
yeah, man.
So you guys have won. You beat Chelsea, 10 men. You beat Sunderland and you beat Burnley, 2 relegation sides.
Yeah, Sunderland are not relegation side. Sunderland are not relegation side.
Oh no,
Sunderland are finishing mid-table. They're above you, no?
They got. Hold on, relax. They got promoted. They got promoted. Relax. You're too heavy on the gun. Relax. Put the gun down. Relax. So you played 2 sides that just got promoted, and Chelsea, who were down to 10 men, fair enough, deserved the win regardless. Whatever. But you did the same thing under Amorim last year. The wins you got under Amorim, Aston Villa, who were down to 10 men, and the rest of the teams were the relegation sides, that you won against.
Yeah, well, the newly promoted sides.
Yeah. So again, I was right when I said earlier, nothing's changed. You're doing the same thing. So you're having your same run of consistency, whereas Chelsea and Newcastle we have underperformed so far.
Hold on. What do you mean by that though? Because last season we didn't beat Chelsea. We didn't beat any of the big teams at home under Amorim.
You beat Villa when they were down to 10 men. You beat Chelsea when you were down to 10 men.
Okay, cool. If that's what you're going to use as a metric, that's fine. Yeah, we beat Villa when they're down to 10 men. Why were Chelsea down at 10 men, Prime?
Why that doesn't make a point to what I'm saying.
No, it does because we started off the game like a house on fire, and you got 10 men.
But you still only beat the relegation sides, newly promoted sides, and teams that you played against who are down to 10 men. That is who Amorim has beaten, though. Particularly
it's not only who's beaten, by the way, because it's a big lie that he's only beaten relegation.
Since January,
he beat Everton, he dumped them up. He dumped Man City up as well without a red card.
Since January, yes. Those are
Yes,
the
it's
teams
January.
in the league.
Okay,
And
cool.
you've also won one game a month since January. That's the point I was making of you guys are still doing what you're doing. And that makes it even more embarrassing. Why is he still here? You've not won back-to-back games yet in the
I've
Prem.
said he shouldn't be sacked. I've said he's getting sacked this month.
English
I'm
are
saying-
backing him, obviously.
I know, but that's my point of why is he still. So you guys had this amazing recruitment. You signed these quality players under.
Bro, Amorim beat
and
your
this guy's
club,
still
bruv.
here.
Not you.
I know,
Prime.
great,
Amorim
he
beat your
did.
club in the
Now,
FA Cup,
I
bro.
know,
What are we doing here?
He beat you what?
He beat Arsenal in the FA Cup in their own gaff as well.
When did he beat them in the FA Cup?
In fact, he's not. In fact, Amorim knocks Arsenal out of 2 competitions. Bro. He knocks them out with
when
scoring.
did he?
Yeah,
when
he
did
did.
beat
We beat him in January when they were in they wear that
Wait a
white
minute.
kit every year, the stop knife crime kit.
Yeah.
And they beat
So
him there.
like I
Can't
so but
remember
like
that,
I
bruv.
said, since January, you've won one game a month in the Premier League against teams that are either down to 10 men or the relegation / newly promoted side.
These comments are jokes.
You have
Yeah,
not refuted anything I've said.
But Prime. I don't know what you're trying to get at though. I'm not rebooting what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you that Amorim will be sacked. I literally said next month he gets sacked because he's going to lose to Liverpool, he's going to lose to Brighton, he's going to lose to Forest.
The fact that he's still here, how are you not angry about that?
Why would I be angry about it?
He shouldn't, because he shouldn't have been given the season anyway. The fact that they still kept him, that is a massive problem, no? It's a massive problem.
Yeah, I would have kept him. That's mad.
Yeah, it's a problem when for me it's a problem when you're what I would say is our most talented midfielder is on the bench and not playing, and then he wants to leave. When some people rate Xerxes, I don't rate Xerxes. I think he's another one of those players that are too shit to be a 10, too shit to be a 9. So they're just caught in between it and then like, oh, but you don't understand what he does. He's nice and technical and all that stuff. I don't think he's that good, right? But he doesn't. Xerxes now wants to leave. Obviously, the World Cup year, in it, they're not playing. Do you get what I'm saying? So I agree, but I do think they will sack him. But they're looking at Glasner. I don't want Glasner. You get what I'm saying? I think Glasner will be another one that flops.
Okay.
Why though?
The fact that it's taking this long, he shouldn't have been even given the season. And you said they probably gave it to him to see because the squad's good enough to get a top 5. They probably thought he could do it fine. They didn't even back him, giving him what he needs in terms of his system. They haven't. So, yes, you can say you've improved the squad as individuals. I agree with that. But in terms of what he wants for his system, you guys haven't even backed him. And I agree, you shouldn't back him. So he's not a good coach. He's not a good manager. So why is he still here when he only registers 1 win a month in the Premier League since January?
Oh, give me us, brother.
I
would have sacked him after the final.
So
that's what I would have done.
So why is he still here?
Because they probably looked at it going, right, we'll get him some players in. We don't need to change manager, and he could come in next season and try and get us European. Probably our goal is.
And the players that they got in don't suit the manager. They're not what the manager needs.
Cunha definitely suits the system.
The players that the manager need, yeah, but he doesn't have a wing back. He doesn't have better midfielders.
But he weren't going to get all he wants in one summer, would you? You weren't going to spend 500 million in one summer.
True, but you have spent money on 3 attackers when Bruno and Ahmad could have played in the 210s. So you then could have bought a quality midfielder.
Could Bruno play in the 10? I don't think Bruno could play in that 10.
He's better in the 10.
Yeah, he is, but I don't think he could play in the left 10. But anyways, we're going to change that top.
Than he is in the field.
He's better in the 10, a single attacking midfield role. He's not better in the left 10. He's not good in the left 10.
Imperial should be a 10 anyway, period.
But he's not good in your double pivot. So if he has to play, you would at least have it in the 10 and then have a better midfielder and a better wing back.
Man said there's no planning in the buys. What are you talking about, bruv? Bruno won't be here in a year's time. So that's literally called planning. What we're doing here, they're planning for the future without Bruno. That's why they signed Cunha in to have a year. You get what I'm saying? We should have sold him to Saudi, but as who said he shouldn't get to Saudi? Rang him up. Amorim rang him up and said, "I want you to stay for a year." Do you get what I'm saying? Bruno probably wanted to leave.
The same Amorim that the guys in charge kept.
Yeah.
So it's not Amorim's fault he didn't go to Saudi. It's the guys in charge.
Ultimately, it's their
I thought Bruno said no. I thought he was on it. That's what I think.
No, I think Bruno wanted to leave, to be honest with you. Amorim called Luke
Alright.
Shaw a world-class player. We should have known he was a fraud to 10. Bro, I'm agreeing that Amorim is a
That's
fraud.
always
Yeah, I want him replaced. But I'm saying the reason, maybe you could say in the summer, they should, same with Ten Hag, they should have done, but they did it with Ten Hag eventually. Then they just sacked him after the international break, brought in Amorim, and Amorim flopped. So they're looking at it going, we can't get another manager wrong. Same with Clearlake. Clearlake came into Chelsea, and I don't rate them at all. But Clearlake came into Chelsea. They got in Graham Potter, then they sacked him. Then they got in Pochettino, and he didn't work out, but he still got him Europe at the end of the day. They should have got Europa League, but obviously we won the cup, which knocked Newcastle out of Europe, and then knocked them out of the Europa League, put them into Conference League. And then they got Maresca in now, who is actually the third coach they've hired, permanent coach they've hired, and he's actually good. When you could have also probably said at the same time with Tuchel that they probably should have sacked him in the summer because they sacked him 6 games in after spending 200 million on Kukurea, Sterling, etc., etc. So ownerships can make mistakes. Ownerships make mistakes, especially when they're new to a football club.
Maresca, the jury's still out, man. Poch, it's been a long time.
I did say that, and you know what? You're making obvious mistakes. You're repeating the same mistake, actually.
Yeah, I'm saying ownerships can make mistakes. Why are you playing them together when you know it will work? Because
if you're repeating the same mistake, you're not learning from it.
What do you mean we're not learning from it?
The mistake they made with Ten Hag is the same mistake they're making with Amorim.
Which is
not getting rid, but maybe they want to keep getting rid.
Had got sacked at the end of the season. He didn't. They gave him the following season.
But they wanted to sack Ten Hag. They just couldn't.
So why are they making the same mistake now with Amorim?
Because they're probably looking at it going, who do we get in the minimum time? That's
what I think they're as well. I think they're thinking they can't just keep sacking. Sometimes it's it's techie, isn't it? It's like boy.
Also, Amorim has come in to completely get rid of the bomb squad, as they were calling it, the Rashfords, the Garnachos, the Sanchos. A new manager might come in. I know for this will happen. A new manager comes in, he's going and sit there saying Garnacho or Rashford, if not both of them, or at least one of them, he goes and says, I want to keep. I don't want any of them anywhere near Manchester United.
That's bullshit, because why don't they just find a manager that won't want those players?
What do you mean? How do you know that there's only a select managers that can get the Man United job because it's such a prestige job, it's such a high pressure job?
Well, yes, and I get it. And Man United, they're the second biggest club in the world to Real Madrid. This massive club, biggest club in England. This massive entity. You have all this money. Go find the right person.
Yeah, like Neil said, it's because they fucked it twice and they can't do it a third. Let's be honest. So that's why I personally think now we're looking back with Ashworth. I mean, people laugh at Southgate, but Southgate is actually massively disrespected. What he did with England is massively disrespected. Arteta gets props finishing second. Yeah, Southgate done it twice with England, by the way. Who I remember when I was growing up, England would get knocked out by Iceland. They got knocked out in the group stages of the 2014 World Cup. I remember when they were getting battered. They got battered by Germany like 5-1 or something in 2010. They were getting smoked all the time. He come in his first tournament.
Yeah, but Touch, you know what it is? You know what it is, Touch, though? Because we ain't seen my man in club football properly. Yeah. That's where it's a big.
No, but he got disrespected as an international manager as well.
No, I hear that, but I'm saying separately. I'm not talking about that in general. I'm just saying about him. Club football is a completely different thing, day in, day out. Do you get what I'm saying? We've done for England. Yeah, cool. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, got the like he changed certain things about and behind the scenes as well. So big up to him for that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, United, I wouldn't call it a bad shot. People laugh at it. But I wouldn't necessarily laugh at it. But I don't think that's
he wanted Ashworth wanted Eddie Howe or Southgate. And Eddie Howe won't come mid-season, innit?
Yeah, Eddie Howe won't come mid-season. Yeah, but anyway, but Ashworth, don't about the Eddie Howe thing, but the Ashworth thing, there's a few things, hence why he left, because of the whole Hag thing and then the whole
he didn't like Amorim. Well. He didn't want Amorim
on it. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Yeah, that. So that's how women left, which was weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying we should probably regret because his shouts were probably better than Amorim, like Southgate and Eddie Howe. I definitely think Eddie Howe. We should have. To be fair, Eddie Howe last season would have been awful for us because the toxicity in that team as well. With I think if Eddie Howe come into Man United now, which is why I do think Amorim's appointment isn't totally bad, because he's been the fall guy, the guy that transitioned and took out a lot of the toxicity at Man United, because last season it was toxic. Do you get what I'm saying? And a lot of players didn't want to be there. Do you get what I'm saying? a lot of players were they were just in a mentality problem.
What Chelsea did with Graham Potter.
You could say that, but then now they need to bin him. I need to go and get a right manager. But then again, they're saying Glasner, Iraola, and Xavi. If it's not Xavi, I'm not interested. I definitely don't want Iraola.
Glasner's proven that he can win stuff overseas and over here, and with the right players, the similar system you got with Palace. You never know, bro. Yes, it's a different pressure. Let's not ever get it twisted.
United don't have players for Glasner.
Huh? Say again?
United don't have the right players for Glasner.
No. That's why I said if he gets the players that he wants to suit, it's kind of similar system, but he gets the players that you get what I'm saying, and he can work with players as well. Don't get twisted.
True.
And he's one abroad. He's one over
United
here.
are doing.
Yeah.
Will he be given the right players? Just why?
It depends what the conversation is. It depends what the conversation is when they're having their meeting, bro. You know, like when they're having a little brief to say, "Yo, get me," and if got agreement and can run something with his backroom staff and certain.
We'd get Glasner like that, bro. He wouldn't even ask for promises.
Well, apparently he's rejected Palace's apparently a new deal, and apparently that's the talking point right now that he might go Man United. So
no, obviously he would. I mean, why would you not leave the slums of Selhurst to go and play for the biggest club?
Come on, man. Man said the slums.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I live in Croydon, and Selhurst is the biggest dump in Croydon.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Palace are good family.
No, listen, he's doing really well there. He's doing really well. I personally don't want him.
He's not any better.
We say?
OT's not any better, bro. Old Trafford's a dump.
Old Trafford's not any better than Selhurst Park.
Him in the area. I think him in the. I don't know what he meant.
No. Old Trafford is not better than Selhurst Park.
I'm talking about the stadium. It's a dump.
No, are you taking the piss?
Old Trafford's a dump.
Probably trolling a bit. I know.
No, it's not. Have you ever been to Old Trafford?
Old Trafford is a dump.
Have you ever been to Old Trafford?
Well, people not. No, I haven't. But the people not complain about Old Trafford.
It's like when I say Anfield. I've never been there. So I can't actually say.
All people do is complain about Old Trafford.
It again isn't true. It isn't true. It's not got a leaky roof.
No,
it has got a leaky roof, bro. It has.
No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't.
Let me ask. Why do people complain about Old Trafford all the time?
And the rats and all that, and
because they just take the piss that Old Trafford is for that song. Do you get what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with Old Trafford.
Come on, Tosh.
Have you seen Old Trafford?
No, I'm just saying there's some truth in it.
No, I can't.
Just on TV alone. No, you've seen the leaks. You seen the leaks, don't it? You seen the leaks, don't it? You seen the leaks. Oh, mice, not rats. You seen the leaks, though. You have seen the leaks.
Mice. Right, cool. But I guarantee you,
my boy. He's been and showed me. He's told me.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I guarantee you a lot of stadiums have mice, but because it's Man United,
of course,
it generates clicks. So they make it about Man United and go, "Oh, look, they got mice in their stadium."
I've seen it on the fucking picture.
To say Old Trafford is the same level. Have you ever been to Selhurst Park? It's on a road, bro. You literally have a main road. You don't. Old Trafford is.
I know. I've been to Selhurst Park. I used to live in
Old Trafford is literally a tourist attraction. It's literally.
Yeah, but that's because of how big United are. Considering how big United are, Old Trafford is. Bro, then why do you guys want to build a new stadium?
No, Old Trafford is definitely needing refurbishment. Not me saying it's not, but to say it's the same level as Crystal Palace Stadium. And just on this comment, mate. Tottenham doesn't have mice, mate. But do you know where Tottenham plays? They play in Park Lane, bro. They play in Park Lane.
Again, I didn't say it's the same level as Selhurst. I said Old Trafford, it is a dump.
You know what he's saying, though.
No, I'm saying,
it needs redevelopment.
Yeah, it does need redevelopment. It does need redevelopment. That's 1,000% true. But
bro, I say the same thing.
They call it Hellhurst. That's what they call it. They call it Hellhurst.
Yeah, but again, Selhurst, Palace are not a big club, so who cares about their stadium? You guys are a big club.
Old Trafford
has all. Yeah, Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. We need a bigger stadium. We shouldn't be playing at a stadium that small.
Man's naming like, bro. You name Tottenham don't have mice, bro. You play in Park Lane, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Crystal Palace don't have mice. How do you know? Have you been there? I guarantee you, some of these clubs definitely have mice in their stadium. It's just not front paper news. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the other day, we got in the news. Oh, Man United don't have laundry in their training ground. Like, how is that even a fucking story? They would never talk about it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's better than Selhurst, Mustafa. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, trust me. The only thing that keeps Old Trafford alive is the fans. We need the fans, and you would see. No, Old Trafford genuinely looks beautiful. Like from the outside, it looks beautiful. In the inside, it needs refurbishing. Outside is beautiful. No one can tell me it's not. You've been to Old Trafford. Just type up on Google, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Old Trafford best pictures. It looks beautiful.
It used to look at the time. It's a bit old, man.
Bro, people complain about Old Trafford all the time.
Yo, man,
You
anyway.
can't now twist the narrative that it's
You
not
could disagree.
bad.
It's still good.
It's not a bad stadium.
No, it's a
We
fair
got,
green.
you know what it is? You know what it is? It's first world problems. That's what we've got. We've got first world problems. We've got a few leaky roofs, a few mitres on the pitch. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what we've got. Yeah, you're acting as if it's like fucking like.
I haven't
what was
acted.
the
No,
stadium?
I haven't acted as anything. You've just like taken what I've said and ran with it. You need to listen to exactly what I'm saying.
Like, Old Trafford is falling down. Yeah, it's not falling down, but it's.
I didn't even say either.
Do you get what I'm saying? However, the theatre of memes, bro. You're a Tottenham fan, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Tottenham Stadium is dope though. Let's keep
No,
it
I'm
up.
saying
yeah,
it's
yeah,
beautiful.
but
It's a
it's
great
but this is what
stadium.
I'm saying. Tottenham Stadium's dope. It's an amazing stadium. The area that it's in is not a
I
great
know.
area.
I'm
At
from
least-
Tottenham, bro.
Exactly. There you go. At least Old
But-
Trafford is in a very nice area. Very nice area. The houses
Yeah, no,
behind
Tottenham.
it.
Yeah. Well, that road anyway. I won't say no more. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The Concast and City. Yeah, Old Trafford definitely does need refurbishing, 100%. Obviously, we're getting a new stadium, innit? Do you know what? Most likely, depending on. Yeah, most likely. I'm surprised I've not seen any raps in Deepdale, but there was some in uni, bruv. What's Deepdale?
And that Preston.
I don't know.
Preston Football Club.
know.
Yeah, Deepdale.
Anyways, let me know if you don't got any questions.
I
Because
say don't know. Big up Preston
Yeah.
FC, man. Come on, man.
But what do you not think of this?
No.
Do you not think Vert's haters will be proved wrong?
I think it's trolling him, innit? Like, get me. He'll come good, bro. He'll come good. Trust me.
I think Liverpool fans are getting the dam has broken all the abuse they've given to other clubs for their big money signing. So what they're getting is well deserved.
What they?
Do I think Vert will be fine? Yes, he's a quality player. However,
He's been stinky, and he's been stinky. I don't give a fuck.
He's not looked good so far. And the thing is, the quality is there because that little flick he did when he came on against Chelsea. If Salah had scored and Liverpool win that game, all of a sudden people are talking about how brilliant Verts played in the second half against us. So I don't care. I'm not going to give Verts the slander yet because I think he will start kicking on, especially once Salah leaves for AFCON.
What? So you think it's Salah's fault that they're not playing well?
No, I think the whole team just looks off in general. Part of it is on Slot. Part of it is on their big players that's not performing either. Like Gravenberch, has not really looked on it. McAllister looks.
He's done okay at times. He's done good at times.
Fair.
Gravenberch. I wouldn't call him.
Yeah, but like if
Kirk
is supposed to be the best. But
yeah,
I get told
Gravenberch. But anyone with a brain was flopping. Anyone with a brain.
I get told Gravenberch is the best midfielder in the league. So if you're the best in the league, then perform like it. And
I think he does. I think they're just putting him in a system now where it's doing him a bit over. And I think McAllister's been awful, but I do what you're saying because the best midfielders in the league. I see Paul Pogba have to babysit Fred every game.
All of that is valid, right? But I don't care about the excuses because, Caicedo's first season. If I give excuses for Chelsea, if I give excuses for what happened to Palmer last year, people won't have it. Because I'm fair on my team. I called out Palmer's performances in the first half of last season when he was still getting goals.
Everyone says that. It's tribalism, bro. That's all it is, bro.
I'm fair with it. But when it's Liverpool, when it's Arsenal too, you have to baby them and
I hear it. Big money. Big money, and he has been stingy.
Listen, when it was Pogba in it, they didn't. Do you get what I'm saying? It was.
If you're the best, perform like the best. It is what it is.
Yeah, he was getting. He weren't. I know one thing. Paul Pogba weren't getting made up stats on Sky Sports. I know that fact. He weren't. Do you know what I'm saying? Are Chelsea getting a new stadium?
Yeah, we need a new stadium.
But are you getting one? Because I know you can't in it because they have their Chelsea pitch owners. The fans on the pitch.
Yeah, we'll probably end up moving. That's a whole thing. But we'll probably end up moving.
Just correct me wrong. I swear, Abramovich bought. I think every house or every flat around Stamford Bridge, except one old man didn't want to move or something along those lines. No, that was when Abramovich.
We own in the area around Chelsea.
Yeah, except one house. He didn't want to sell it in it. He didn't want to say because obviously they have to be relocated. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever, we can't even
this is true, by the way.
Because of where Stamford Bridge is, we can't even do what Liverpool did and build more tiers and stuff like that. We can't even do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
would
saying.
lose
You had to
the
buy the
money,
area around it in it to do that. And obviously, I said one person didn't want to move out, so it kind of
Yeah.
affected it.
If you
This
know,
is
if you
true,
look,
by the way,
if you know where the where Chelsea is, like we need to just get insane. Like we'd have to move, which I'm not necessarily against, but a lot of the Chelsea fan base, at least the match going fans, are all old guys, so they're going to be against it.
Yeah.
Also, the pitch owners, they own in the name of the club apparently, so
yeah,
that's going to be a
you know what I'm
problem
saying?
too.
Yeah, hold on. Just let me address some of these comments. This is so true. Yeah, Isak gets a sympathy vote because he didn't play pre-season. Whose fault's that?
Not no more though. They get onto him now. So man, like I said, there's no more excuses, bro.
Liverpool fans,
And,
were already, Newcastle fans are already going to get onto him. Sorry,
and he caused it on himself. No, but some ex-Liverpool pundits said it themselves. Caused it on himself. You get me?
Also,
1,
that's
2,
on
5
Isak.
mil.
Why didn't you
That's
stay
not him.
fit?
I don't give a
Because
shit about him.
when Chelsea bought João Pedro, he was on a beach in Brazil, and he took him 3 days, and he was playing for us. So with Isak, this is your dream move. You created all this fuss.
All kind of madness he
All,
caused.
because all people said last year was Isak's the best striker in the league. He's better than Haaland. He can do what Haaland can't.
Oh
He's a
yeah,
great
that nonsense
transfer.
talk about him better than Ireland was hilarious.
So-
though.
Nah,
I'm
I
like,
agree.
fine.
I said it at the time as well, and I still think
Nah,
that.
it's
No,
crazy.
at the time.
Like, you know what it is?
No, but
You know,
that's fine.
I don't think it's
Fine.
crazy.
If
I don't
you
say
are
no.
better, prove it to me. Because Haaland will score regardless.
It's gonna have to
Isak,
now, innit?
create chances for yourself. Create chances for yourself now. Do
But
it.
Haaland's just better than him. Like, just be honest, Haaland's just better than him.
No,
Like-
but that even if Haaland is better than him, if Isaac is supposed to be this world-class striker, create your chances now.
No,
If
he
Liverpool
did
got-
though. No, but I got
Fine.
credit on that one. For Newcastle, he's a guy that could create his own shit. You get what I'm saying? Then have to feed him.
No. I know, but
Mm.
like,
I care, but,
all due respect, we're now talking about the big levels now. The lights are bright every game.
No, it's
He's
different.
also
I remember
playing
when
against
he
low
was at-
blocks
different
now.
now.
I remember
More
when
low
he was
blocks
at
than he did
Newcastle
at Newcastle.
in the first half of the season when he was at Newcastle last year, when he wasn't performing that well. I remember telling Chelsea fans, "You guys don't watch this guy every week. You don't watch his bad games, so you can't tell me he is the
Like,
best."
everyone has bad games though. Haaland had a lot of bad games. So everyone
I
has bad
know.
games.
Haaland's bad
And when
games.
Haaland-
also-
And last season, Isak was stroppy, but we didn't know at the time because he wanted to move. Those shit down
I
behind
know,
the scenes.
but here's the thing: you just said
Be fair.
context. No,
Mm.
big clubs, no one cares.
Of
When
course.
Haaland does badly,
Different
when
time
Haaland
now.
has bad games, do you think we're gonna care? Oh, he's having a bad game because his missus left him. No one cares.
No, I hear
This is
that.
the big league now. We don't care,
Mm.
Isaac.
No, I hear it, man.
We don't care.
I definitely don't care.
I
That.
hear it.
Yeah,
Talk about
exactly.
Cunha, the flop of the transfer window. Cunha has not been flop, bruv. Here, people saying that he's been bad so far. Clearly, haven't watched Man United because he's been our best attacker. Actually, maybe Sesko's been better. But yeah, he's played like three. Was he started 3 league games, something like that? I don't think it's a good enough sample size to beat him off. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wouldn't write him off, but no.
No, flop of the transfer window when there's a guy that's 0010 or whatever, 009.
Wait,
Some shit like
Cunha's
that.
only started 3 games.
3 league games, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Sorry, Brentford, Fulham, and Arsenal. No, Burnley as well, but Burnley 4. But Burnley played 20 minutes. He went off injured. So he's literally only really played 3 games.
One sec.
No. Yeah, that is 3 games, yeah. 3 league games. Obviously, he started against Grimsby as well. Caicedo, Grav, Tonali been the best 3. Let me read up some of these comments. Don't you have a dead dude under your pitch? No, it was apparently a hyena. It's apparently a hyena.
Dead dude, fuck it up.
We love
that
Isak.
even-
Who
is that
cares
even
what
real?
Newcastle fans? We say,
Is
bro.
that true? Hyena thing, is that actually
It's
true?
definitely not true, but you get what I'm saying. That's what it's because like apparently Martial saw Pogba bury one under the pitch, and it's like it's definitely not true. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's like it's just a funny thing to say. People saying it because they're like, oh, you get what I'm saying? They're cursing and stuff like that. Newcastle could be way higher in the league if they released him earlier. They lost so many points first few games. It works both ways.
That's true.
Yeah, it probably is true. Dude, it's been 3 games in the Prem, 3 sack. Chelsea got way more problems than Liverpool. Sunderland and Burnley next. Mustafa. Oh, you're talking about Wolves. Cunha was deep. Yeah, Cunha was also good against Arsenal and Fulham as well. For at least the first half against Fulham, he was good. But he just hasn't scored the chances he should have scored. But the first game against Arsenal, everyone was gassing him up, and including rivals. They were saying that he cooked Ben White. I think he got Ben White booked. And he cooked Saliba. He cooked them all. He cooked all of their defense. Do you get what I'm saying? So he was good. He's not like he's played badly. He's played quite good in the games he started in. Against Brentford, he was awful. He was awful in that game. Do you get what I'm saying? He needs to find his rhythm now. Do you know what I mean? But the other night was brilliant for Brazil. Got an assist as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, I have no worries about Cunha whatsoever. He is probably our best player in terms of talent wise. Him or Amad Diallo is probably our best player. So yeah, I've got no thingy. But listen, lads, I don't know if you're still here, and are you both still here?
Yeah.
We're going to do predictions because obviously your next game. I mean, Newcastle, Brighton, Spurs. Obviously, we'd have a Spurs fan here, but Jay, as I said, isn't here. So what's it? Spurs have got Villa at home. Man United got Anfield. Cooked what? I mean, cooked Saliba, nutmegged him, ran through on goal, mate. So he cooked Saliba and cooked Ben White. And I think 3 of your defenders got booked that day, bruv. So I don't know what we're doing here. Do you get what I'm saying? These Arsenal fans, they're so easy to rattle, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? You give them a little branch and they want the whole tree. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll start off with Tottenham, Newcastle. Sorry, Tottenham, Aston Villa. What are you saying? Who do you reckon will win? It's at Tottenham Stadium.
Boy, I think Villa could give them a run for their money, man. I think they're building a little confidence. Could be a draw. Could be a draw. I say 1-1, man. Sorry?
Europe is midweek, right?
Yeah, midweek.
Next week after,
yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. 1-1. What are you saying? What's Prime saying? These comments.
3-1 Villa.
Okay, away from home.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I don't know Thomas Frank's record against Amorim, so this is just no research.
Doesn't even matter now. You get me? It's at Spurs now.
Yeah. I think it does count for something. Do think that Spurs are massively overhyped. I think their fans are getting far too giddy.
Oh yeah, same.
Because they've obviously not lost a few games. But they played a bunch all against all the as Prime wanted to say, we played against the relegation teams. Dave played against the relegation teams, Leeds, your Burnleys. Even did they play against Forest? Actually, I don't know if they did, but they played against all the relegation teams. You know what I'm saying, pretty much. So yeah, I do think Villa will beat them. I actually think Villa will get a clean sheet as well. I think 2-0 Villa. I think they're going to go there.
You think so?
Spurs midfield stinks, by the way. Our midfield's terrible. It's just run merchants, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Polina, Sarr, the run and duel merchants. You know the ones that wins his duels. Them type of merchants. As soon as they play against Tielemans, who's a baller, yeah, they ain't gonna know what hit him. And Morgan Rogers as well, absolutely baller. And Villa, I think they've won their last 2 or 3 games now. Villa, I think they start to put a bit of confidence up.
That's what I said. I think it'll be a draw. Yeah. Some people in the comments said that as well. Neil says it.
Yeah, I mean, So and Thomas Frank's football is god awful to watch. I think, not saying Emery's is any better, by the way, because it's not much better, but yeah, I do think Villa will win 2-0. So what did you say, Prime? You said 1-1?
Prime said 3-1.
3-1, sorry. And you said 1-1, though?
1-1. Like the chat, some of them are saying the draw as
well. Yeah, I'm going 2-0 Villa. 2-2 is a great shout as well, to be fair, Neil. That is a good shout. What were we saying? Who's the next game? Newcastle, Brighton, or Brighton, Newcastle. It's at Brighton Stadium. I think it's 3 p.m. kickoff, which is annoying. I don't know why that game's a 3 p.m.
I'm going 2-1 Brighton, bro, because Newcastle, that's our bulky team.
Yeah, Brighton do usually beat Newcastle. I don't know why, because I thought Brighton would, the way Newcastle play stylistically, I thought it would fuck Brighton up a bit more because they're a bit more energetic with technical, a bit more physical as well. Could Brighton deal with the physicality? However, yeah, Brighton have got a great record against Newcastle, so I'm probably just going to go, 2-1 Brighton. 2-1 Brighton. Voltemade will probably score. What are you saying, bro?
1-1.
1-1. What are you saying? Oh, you already said 2-1, didn't you? Yeah, and the chat saying 2. Everyone's going 2-1, just either side. 2-1 Newcastle, 2-1 Newcastle. Do you get what I'm saying? Newcastle can win this. I said Liverpool. Oh, get this badge out of there. I don't know. That's the shit emoji, isn't it? Another draw, 1-1. Well, Chelsea. So we didn't go into Chelsea's result. Nottingham Forest, no? Away, yeah. Nottingham Forest away. It could be Andrew's last game. See, I don't know where this goes here because it's like I do think that Chelsea, with the way their attack is right now, they should drop points, but they're just so bad, Forest, at the minute, this moment in time. They're just so bad. Like, I think their only points they've got, I believe, is under Nuno, the 4 points at the start of the season, and then one against Burnley, was it? It's like, I don't see Chelsea. I can see Chelsea dropping points, but I just think Chelsea should win this. They'll have so much of the ball that they'll eventually just score. I don't know Ange's record against Chelsea, but I think he lost all the games, no? That he's managed against you lot. He's lost every single game, though. He's lost every single game, yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go 2-0 Chelsea. No.
Against who?
Yeah, 2-0 Chelsea. 2-0 Chelsea.
Against who?
Forest away.
Oh, okay, yeah, boy, yeah. I don't know what the scoreline will be, but I think Chelsea can get their way win because Andrew's stinking right now.
Yeah, it stinks, bro. What are you saying, Prime?
I want blood, bro. I want a big scoreline. So, like 3-0, 4-0, something like that. I want a big scoreline.
What are you predicting, though?
Who, me?
3-0.
No,
3-0.
3-0. What are you predicting, Geordie, bro?
Well, I'll say probably a 2-1, man.
What, Chelsea?
Yeah. Chelsea are winning that.
2-1, 3-1.
I think Andrew's stinking right now. I don't think the players are buying him right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. 3-1. I don't think they wanted to. To be honest, it makes sense though because they've completely tried to change their system because they never played the football he played. They played, yeah, exactly. They played sit at the back and stuff like that, formations and stuff like that, tactics. So you can't just do that. You can't just transition and expect it to go smoothly. You have to have bumpy roads and bumpy things in the road. Do you see what I'm saying?
They play good against Rabatiste though, but it's just a bit stinky right now.
Yeah, listen, I'm sure they'll probably play some decent football at times, but it takes time, and they're already looking about sacking him. So, yeah, I mean,
I agree.
Yeah. I do think Chelsea will probably win. But the big one, though, the big gun, the second biggest club in the league, in the country, versus the biggest club in the world, in Manchester United, at Anfield, 4:30. The lights, everything. I love how they put it on the 4:30, and it's not a big game. I think the other game is Tottenham Villa, which no one really is going to care about. Do you get what I'm saying? People are going to be all focused that day for Manchester United, Liverpool. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be a wonderful day leading up to it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's the biggest game in English football. There's no other game in English football that comes close. Do you get what I'm saying? There's not one. You could argue if Man United were actually a good team, this will be the biggest game in the world. Do you get what I'm saying?
Still a big game, no matter what.
It's a massive game. Of course, it's the biggest game. Biggest game in a thingy. But yeah. Would we get a result? Now I know a lot of Arsenal fans will be sitting there hoping we get a result. City fans might even be hoping we might. City fans, the
way Arsenal fans celebrated us beating Liverpool. So
yeah, but I would as well. I celebrate it. I know I'm not Arsenal fans, but I celebrate. I don't mean Chelsea are not that right, like close rivalry in that, but do you get what I'm saying? It's like
no, I don't mean from a rivalry perspective. I mean for Arsenal, us beating Liverpool doesn't make a difference.
It does.
Well, they cross the line and win the league. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but if Liverpool are beating you, then Liverpool are above Arsenal.
Yeah, but us beating them, like, obviously it's great for me because I am actually a Chelsea fan. But for Arsenal fans, do you guys trust Arteta to cross the line and win
the league? I think it does, and I'll tell you why. Liverpool right now are like a really wounded animal right now. They're like a wounded animal because to lose, not just when you lose one game, it affects your confidence. As champions, bear in mind, they hadn't lost 3 league games under Slot. I know they haven't lost 3 league games, but last season I don't think they lost 3 league games. Or they might have lost 3 or 4 because they lost some when they got drunk. But till they won the league, they only lost 1 game, and that was at home to Forest. Do you see what I'm saying? They never used to lose games under Slot. Now, when you start getting used to losing and getting used to not winning, it starts to affect your confidence. Mentally, you start to go. I'm not saying that's how it's going to be. I do think they're going to win against Man United. Do you get what I'm saying? Although we have gone there.
I'm not sure, man.
And
What
we
does that
are
mean
unbeaten
for
in
Arsenal?
2
Are they
years.
going to win the league?
I think they're going to win the league, yeah.
Too early, bruv. Too early, bro. Like you said earlier,
I've been saying Liverpool. I've never said Liverpool win the league. McCann in the chat and told you this. I never said Liverpool win the league. I always thought that their signings were overrated. Not Verts necessarily. I thought Isak's always been overrated. I think he's a sick player. But
That's
I
crazy.
always thought he was overrated because people
Not
sitting there saying,
overrated, man.
"Oh, he's the best striker in the world." Well, there's
He
Harry
was-
Kane who exists. There's Haaland who exists. Even Mbappe's a striker as well. Who's better than him. I can carry on and on and on. He's very good. But the way people talk about him, oh, they sign Isak now they're guaranteed to win the league title, like he's Cristiano Ronaldo and his pomp.
But you
He's
would have
not.
thought he got words and ease that on paper.
He's a
you would've
striker
thought-
who scored 20
That's him.
goals twice. He scored 20 goals twice, and he's like 26. He's a very good striker, but do you know why he's rated, Jordy? Be honest, and I get it because we all love it. It's the aesthetically.
I think
It's
he's
the
dope,
aesthetic.
bro.
It's the. Sometimes you'll see Isak score a goal, and you're like, how the fuck's he scored that? Then do you get what I'm saying? That's
Special,
that's that type of element. I get.
He's rated because he's
He's
at
not-
Liverpool. If Chelsea bought him, people would be saying he's overrated. He's only rated because he's at Liverpool.
Oh yeah,
I
and
think,
that.
I think he's like his quality, by the way. He is.
I didn't hear no
But
overrated.
again-
I've never heard of overrated. This is the first. But
No. I don't disagree that he's. Well, he is overrated if you say he's.
I hate even
But-
rating him now. It's half me, but I don't this conversation.
No, but like, I don't like.
thought
If you,
Verts
say
would be
better,
better than him,
if you say he's better than Haaland, then yes, it's overrated him. However,
I
he is a
prefer him
quality
still.
striker. But again, if Chelsea had bought him, people would be saying he's overrated. He's not actually that good.
Oh.
Can he actually?
I don't think so, bro.
Meccano,
No, people love to hate on Chelsea when we sign players. Bro.
yeah. Meccano, you're better than this, bruv. I didn't say he's not good. I said he's sick. He scores 6 goals, but that's why he's
Tell him again, Meccano. Tell him again.
The guy's
bro.
only ever won a league cup in his
Bro.
career.
You
And
got
we're
the
talking
mods.
like him joining.
I love the players Liverpool have signed. Slot now has to like
So what are we
kind
doing
of
there?
like change and adapt to some of their players. You can't keep inverting fullbacks when you have fullbacks
Oh,
that can't really. Invert.
Yeah, that's anyone
can't.
with a brain. I always said Frimpong would flop. Anyone with a brain knew Frimpong would flop because he's worse than Trent.
I assume
Yeah,
they play
yeah,
a back
yeah.
three.
Early doors, man.
I thought they play a back
No,
three. I think the
Frimpong is
players
not
they
a runner.
signed. I think
Yeah,
the players
he's
they've
not
signed, they all suit playing a back three. Frimpong and Kirkhead are wing backs. Verts has played in the back three. Salah's played in the back three before as well system as well. Like it just works. I think that's what they should do. But they didn't buy an extra centre back. And that
What's the
Leone
comment
kid
the
is
point?
injured.
It's a
No,
kid in
Alisson.
time. He's crazy. He's 26.
No, Alisson's a loss. What's the format point there for the Man United game?
Yeah,
No.
Alisson's another one. He's overrated. He's overrated. How
Oh,
can you be
come
injury
on,
prone as a
bro.
goalkeeper?
He's
How
not
can you be injury
overrated.
prone as a goalkeeper?
Let's not do this now. Come on.
No, because
Let's
I
not.
am because I've
Let's
got
end the world.
a
Let's end the
very
world.
good argument. I've got a very good argument. I'm not going to bring it up. I'll bring it up another time.
Alisson's not. Alisson's not.
Doing?
Why is he
No,
overrated?
how can you be a
Doing?
goalkeeper and be injury
No,
prone?
I agree with that, but let's not say he's. Oh, what
Oh,
we doing?
actually,
Touch.
no. You know
No,
what?
he's
No,
he's
you know
overrated
what?
though. He's overrated.
No,
He's
you know what?
overrated.
That's
ability.
fine. That's fine. Can we go down this rabbit
crazy.
hole? What are your thoughts on Aguero?
I
Go back.
think Aguero is amazing. I think he's probably the best
Aguero's
striker.
overrated. He's
in-
injury prone. How can you be injury prone as a striker?
No, he's a striker though. Don't do that. How can you be
He's
injury prone as a
injury
goalkeeper?
prone. Aguero's
You
injury
can't
prone.
be injury prone as a goalkeeper, bro. You can't. You literally can't.
Yeah, but
You don't have to
Aguero's
move.
injury prone. Aguero's injury prone.
No,
Try to keep it on it, but still, regardless of his injury,
I'm not saying he's bad because he's injury prone or overrated because he's injury prone. I'm saying, well, I am because he's a
You are.
goalkeeper. He's a goalkeeper and he's injury prone. Do you get what I'm saying? I also do think he is a bit overrated in terms of people talk as if like he's Manuel Neuer and he's not. Do you get what I'm saying?
He is
Very
one of the
good,
best we've
very good
Right.
goalkeeper, by the way.
Like,
One
he's
of the
world class,
best
bro.
in
He's a
the
world
Second
class
best in the
goalkeeper.
world.
He's a
Second best
world
in the
class
world.
goalkeeper, though. He's a world class goalkeeper.
I don't know what world class means, but yeah, he's second best in the world for me.
Oh,
Behind
Wait,
Courtois, right?
who's above him? Who's above him?
Courtois.
I agree with that. Okay, yeah.
Although Courtois is also injury prone, by the way, but Courtois is better than him
It's crazy.
Yeah.
because Courtois in big games is Champions League finals,
Courtois is a
bro.
monster, bro.
Big up
Yeah,
to our man, though.
he's just gone to a different level since he
I'll
joined
say
Madrid.
Shearer.
Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah,
Also, Marmadash really, he's a quality goalkeeper as well.
No, he's not a dickhead.
yeah, no,
He's not
he
a
is.
Quality.
He played against you lot, didn't he? He made some great saves. He made that save for Esteval
Yeah.
shot.
But he's not Allison, bro. Not like that. Big
Oh,
Oh
difference.
no, he's not Alisson.
He can make some real like game changing.
No, I'm
for
just
his
saying
team.
for this United game,
Hmm.
Marmadash really is a quality shot stopper.
Oh yeah,
United-
But Alisson's a big miss, regardless.
Alisson
Regardless.
saves
Oh,
you
yeah,
12
yeah.
more points a season. Not impressed, mate. De Gea used to save me 20 points a season.
Nah, Neil's got a point in terms of saving. That's what I was saying. In terms of like big moments. The other keeper, yes, Prime, you're right. I agree with you.
I said R9's not even your top five.
Huh?
He said
let's
R9.
go. Hey, I'm all for slandering players. Let's go. R9, I agree.
This is.
I swear R9's your goat, Prime. I swear he's your goat.
R9's not my goat. No, it's Pirlo.
Ronaldinho.
R9 is not even. Yes.
Who's your goat? Pirlo.
Andrea Pirlo is my.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Where do you rank?
Not Zidane.
Where do you rank Paul Scholes?
Scholes is one of my favorite players of all time, personally. Yeah.
Paul Scholes one of your. Paul Scholes better than Gerrard.
Yes.
People say I prefer Gerrard. Gerrard is my guy for Premier League.
I don't rank Gerrard highly, but
Gerrard's fucking dope. Gerrard in that you put him in a better team.
I think it's crazy that people rate Gerrard, but yet people will say Bruno's trash. I think they're that's my personal opinion.
My gosh,
that's crazy.
I've been saying this. Gerrard is Bruno, but just better. He's Bruno, but just better. He's a hero ball merchant. Yeah, that spams the ball game, scores worldies, and then everyone's like,
I can't get involved in this conversation. This is crazy.
No, because you can't compare Bruno to the elite midfield. When people sit there and just say Bruno Fernandes,
I'm sorry. Put respect on Gerrard's name, bro.
Nah, but on the real though, I
end the stream like Neil said.
On the real though, I'm taking Carrick over Gerrard. But again, I rate Carrick highly. Like, I think.
No. I said Carrick and Carrick.
What about Lampard then? What about Lampard? What are you saying about Lampard?
Where's Lampard? Because you're a Chelsea fan. So
I'm saying, are you rating him? What are you saying about Lamps?
Yeah, I rate Lampard. Lampard's not better than Scholes though.
Lampard, do you know what? Fair. This is why I like Chelsea fans.
Scholes is a bad player. Let's just keep it 100.
Chelsea fans know ballers, bro. They know ballers.
But the shit on Gerrard is a bit mad still.
I find the disrespect to Lampard crazy because Lampard's in the top 10 goal scorers in the Premier League history. If that was for United or Liverpool or Arsenal, people would say he's one of the GOATs. So the disrespect on Lampard, I think, is so crazy.
Lampard was a
Lampard's done.
I hear you, Mustafa. No, big up
Scholes. I think he's the best English player I've ever seen in my life. I think he's better than Rooney. I think he's best English player ever.
But with the Gerrard thing, right? Man. Part of why I think people overrate Gerrard is like
no one overrates him. He overrates. I don't overrate him.
Hold on. Part of why I think people overrate Gerrard is like, do I think I'm not saying he was trash or anything. He was a quality player. However,
in a shit Liverpool team, by the way.
Yes. For me, I think it's more difficult to be one of the best players in an elite side as opposed to being the best player in a good side. And that Liverpool sides, by the way.
No, because you know what it is, yeah. No offense, Jordy. You're a Newcastle fan, innit?
Let me land. Those Liverpool sides weren't shit, though. By the way, he played.
I said about the greatest. Yeah, but about the greatest. Bro.
And it's funny because.
But was he even their best player?
When those Liverpool sides had quality midfielders, Gerrard got shunted out to the wing or played in the 10.
Right.
When they had Xavi Alonso and Mascherano.
Was he better than Xavi Alonso?
No.
He wasn't better than Xabi Alonso. Was he better than Torres when Torres was in his pomp, bagging 30 goals a season?
Let's stick to midfields, yeah. Gerrard is one of the GOATs, bro. I can't believe what we're doing here.
The GOATs of what? Stephen?
When Prime says he thinks it's harder to play in an elite team rather than a shit team.
No.
I don't agree.
Because if Gerrard...
Like Matt Letizia in Southampton.
No, hold on.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's not how it works.
Hold up. No.
It does how it works. Carrying a team.
No, but here's the thing, though. People will say he was the best player at Liverpool. That's fine. I don't disagree with that. But I'm taking a player who is the best player amongst the greats at the club.
Yeah. Mm.
So that's why I look at, for example, I'm gonna take Scholes when he was the best player or one of amongst world-class players, or take say a Lampard.
Prime. Do you know what it is though?
It's not world-class players. Then
it's not that as well. It's also Scholes was the best. Was up there with the best midfielders ever. He was like Iniesta used to study Scholes' game. They used to have videos of Scholes in La Masia. Yeah, the best midfielders of all time used to watch Scholes and go. Guardiola said he would take Scholes to.
You know they also do that with Carrick as well. Do you know how highly they respect Carrick in Holland?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, Carrick is better than Gerrard as well. But I'm not getting onto that conversation because they don't want to compare him to my boy. In fact, I'll even go far as saying it, bro.
It's crazy.
This guy is better than him as well. Yeah, this guy's better than him as well. That guy's better than him as well. But listen, do you get what I'm saying? We went off a bit topic. He is very overrated.
Georgie, do you think Isaac's better than? Forget this summer and all of that stuff. Do you think Isaac's
Thank you,
better than Haaland?
McConnell.
Do you think Isaac's better than Haaland?
No, as a footballer.
No, well, forget this summer and what's happened, right? Because that might sway you.
So when it's at Newcastle, I had arguments all the time. Yeah, on all the channels, bro.
Okay, but was that you being right, or was that your actual opinion?
No, that was my actual thoughts, bro.
And what did people say?
I think Isaac in a Man City team could do a similar thing. But go on.
And what did people say against you?
No, not all of them, because some people in the chat will back me, and some would say, some would go against me, saying, "Specs, you're crazy."
No, but what was the argument? What was the argument they would use?
My argument was.
Oh, Baron, I love you, bro. Baron knows ball, bro.
My argument was Haaland needs to always be fed like a baby on SMA milk, where Isaac can create his own. Let me finish. Let me finish. You can't have a question. I got to finish the point.
No, what was I'm saying, what was the argument they used against you? What did they use against you?
The usuals, isn't it? Specs, the stats. That's what they care about is the stats. And
no.
What he done.
But Jordy, can I ask you a question?
Wait. Let me finish the answer. And what he done abroad from so you know that Haaland, he bust straight away. Isaac had high potential, but he didn't. You get me? He really landed at Newcastle. You get me? Some people arrive a bit later. You get what I'm saying? But mainly with the stats, and I couldn't disagree with that. You get what I'm saying? So, but I just said, me preferably, Haaland needs to be fed. You get me? Haaland is dangerous, by the way. He's back on it now. You get what I'm saying? Isaac at Newcastle for me, he can be in the left, he can be in the right, he can be a false nine, he can be 10, and he can create his own. That's all my thing was. But their argument is more of the stats, and you can't really argue with the stats, but it's just my preference. But Dan touch. Oh, Prem.
I've got a question quickly. So you know when people do this argument, about by the way, Baron, you're 100% right, by the way. This argument of he plays in a worse team. Same with Gerrard, he plays in a worse team. So that means it must translate to a better team. That's not how it works. It's the same way with a guy who plays in a good team. And would it translate? Haaland would get.
But it can go both ways, though, bro.
No. Haaland would get Isak's numbers. He just wouldn't get the Isak goals. He wouldn't get the same type of goals. But the way Newcastle play, look at Voltemada. He's come in and straight away started scoring. Yeah, because they have fullbacks that's across the ball. They have players that play to their striker. They have wingers that Alanga, Gordon. These guys play to their striker. Do you see what I'm saying? Haaland would bag 30 league goals for Newcastle. Isak is not bagging 30 league goals for Man City.
Also, when you're at a big club, you can't just tailor everything to you.
Exactly. Man City played more low blocks than him.
So that's why Gerrard at Liverpool, we can tailor everything to suit you. But when you're at United, bro, you have to adapt to us, or else we're gonna ship you off like Varane. And
a great player like Gerrard can adapt anywhere, bro. Anywhere. Okay. Yeah. So not the greatest team or hard team.
I have to disagree.
Like Gerrard is like man, but like I don't know how old you are, bro. But man, watch these guys week in week out, bro. It's not an ageism thing. But sometimes.
I watch Gerrard. People think.
I'm not saying I don't know your age, but sometimes age comes in because there's different generations in it. So that's why I'm a bit like.
I watch Gerrard more than I watch Scholes in terms of live performances.
Bro, Lampard and Gerrard's career was like at the same time. Scholes, definitely the back end, and that's what I love about Scholes. I love the when he played as deep line playmaker.
Come out of retirement and won the league again.
Everything people say about Gerrard, Lampard did. Lampard would towards the end of his career, he was playing as a deep line playmaker for us.
Lampard was cold for what he does. It weren't sexy pulls, but he done his job, bro. He was cold, bro. Even that City for a bit.
Gerrard wasn't sexy either.
Just out of this, Just out of this.
What Gerrard did?
Gerrard wasn't. I trust me. I've watched Gerrard back, by the way. And you know what? I know we keep going off topic, but you know what it is about the Gerrard thing, is that game against Milan? Yeah, they say, it was the Gerrard final. I swear down, he played Inzaghi through for the third. Was it Inzaghi through for the third goal? He literally put it through on goal. Do you get what I'm saying? He made an assist. It's the most overrated performance ever. Yeah, because he won a penalty and scored a header. They all forget about how shit he was in that game. Go watch the game.
Yeah,
moments. He gets great players in moments, bro.
Yeah, but moments players are never rated more than the other players that don't do moments. Never.
Lampard has better moments than Gerrard.
No. Yeah, facts as well, by the way.
Aye, that was a
But if
big
you want to
final,
go
by the way. West Ham. But anyway,
because if you
I remember
want to
that.
go and say moments, that's like
Yeah.
saying that.
No, I'm just saying though,
Pogba-
because you're
okay,
shitting on
cool.
him.
I'm right
saying,
then. Pogba is better than him. Pogba's
no,
got
but
better
I'm
moments.
saying, but what I'm saying, because how you're shitting on him in a way, I'm just saying, great players,
I'm not even
whether they're playing
shitting on
shit.
him.
Hold on, no, not you. I'm just saying, if you're playing shit throughout a game, bro, it's no need to look at those plays to say you've got to rise up and get me out of this. Whether you play shit most of the game or not, he rose up for the moment, and that's why and that's it.
I agree. But I think people put those moments on a higher pedestal because at Liverpool he wasn't winning as much as everyone else was.
Facts as well. Because Scholes did the same thing against Barca in the 08 semi-final. We bagged one for 40 yards.
What Lampard did for Chelsea in
Lampard against Barca.
We were 2-0 down at the new camp, a man down, and what he did for us, bro.
Lovely through the winner.
Lampard has those moments too, and
that's where Lampard scored in the final as well.
And he was in an elite team and won loads. Look, man, if Gerrard left to go Chelsea that time, bro, we would have won loads.
That final against United, Lampard bossed the game, but because we lost, no one cares.
Yeah,
I heard it in that sense, but yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And that's it, right? Paul Scholes should also be a 4-time Champions League winner because he played against that Bro Kelowna team that fucking cheated and all that shit. So and also 06, 07, we should have won it that year as well. But AC Milan were all on PEDs. So listen, he could have been a free-peat winner. And if he was, we're not doing conversations with Gerrard. We're doing conversations with Zidane and then midfielders for the greatest midfielder of all time, which I already think he's in that conversation. But we did go off topic. Anyways, we do need to do a prediction for this game. Liverpool, Man United. I'm going 3-0 Liverpool. I think they're going to whitewash us.
Okay.
I think it's going to be comfy.
I think it'd be a draw, man. I think it'd be a draw, a very boring draw.
If there's one game you could predict Salah to turn up in, it's Man United. Although I do think his record against us is overrated.
Do you think Mainoo will go low block? I think he will, very low.
Amorim will go low block, yeah. But to be honest, I say Salah will turn up. He'll get a jammy assist and a penalty and score and get 2 GA against us.
What's mad is like the law of averages says that United have to win back-to-back games eventually. You have to. However, you guys, he only averages like 1 game a month, bro, and you've won your 1 game this month. So
yeah, that means 0 next month.
No, 0 this month.
No. We win 2 this month, 0 next month. I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, if he wins this game, he's gonna stay even longer. So, I don't even know because I really want United to win. I just don't see it being possible.
Do you reckon we can get a draw?
I reckon he can get a stinky draw, man. But if it could just go completely left and then Liverpool just do what Liverpool do. Because remember, like you said, they'll win the dog probably. And it's a big game. It's not a joke. And it's Anfield. And the fans will rise up, bro. Did you understand? So
Anfield's a myth, bro. They never rise up, man.
Oh, come on.
Anfield's a myth, honestly. Not saying Old Trafford's much better, by the way, because it's not. But I think every stadium in the Premier League is a bit of a myth. Like,
not Newcastle.
None of them. No, St James. I watched Newcastle a lot. You know, I watched them play. Was it Southampton last season? And I was like, I can hear a pin drop. They're great. Another one, Newcastle. It's the away fans. The away fans are very good. Man United got the best away fans in the country.
I've been on away fans many times, but just in general,
away
bro.
fans. Fans are elite.
Newcastle fans are dope, bro. The home.
I've actually been to Man United Newcastle 3 times, so I know their away fans are very good.
At St James's, though.
No, I haven't been to St James's. I would never go there because it's too far away.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying though, the home crowd.
No, against us at Newcastle when we played you at St James's, I expect it to be loud. But I'm saying it's like Man United, Liverpool. I expect us to be loud.
Liverpool, when they do rise up and have their moments, and I think this game, Man United is special, bro. As you know, whether it's at Old Trafford or Anfield. You get me, bro? It's probably the biggest games not just in England, in the world, bro. It's got history. No matter how shit Man United are right now. But I say well, I don't know. It's hard, isn't it, Prime?
I'm going 4-2 Liverpool.
You think there's gonna be 6 goals? Oh man! Do you know what? It's gonna be a draw. Last 2 games we played there, we haven't lost, and we should have won there last year.
What I'm saying.
Does anyone remember when Xerxes squared it and Maguire skied over the bar and open goal?
And he got sent off. Someone got sent off as well the last couple of games. at Anfield. He got sent off. But you squeezed the draw, I think, or was it? You low block.
Diogo Dalot got sent off
That's
in a
it,
0-0 game because he swore that at the ref. That's literally the only reason he got
that
sent
was
off.
that game was mad. It's
Because
tell me a stinky one.
2 cards in the space of like 30 seconds because he swore at the ref twice. Bollocks. I don't know if anyone got set up in a 2-2. I will go back and check. But yeah, we drew 2-2 last time. Mainoo was unbelievable again, and Mainoo won't start this game, which he should. That was under Amorim as well. That's the mad thing. That was under Amorim as well.
It was, isn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was under Amorim. This game is always a very good game, to be fair, when we play Liverpool.
That's fine. How highly do you rate Mainoo?
Very highly.
That conversation again.
You think he'll be world class?
Well, I don't know what world class means, so yeah, I don't know what it means.
You think he'll be
someone give a definition? I think he'll be the best midfielder in the world. Yeah, I do. I do think he'll be the best midfielder in the world. Yeah.
You think he can be better than Pedri?
Yeah, Pedri's another one overrated.
Right.
Come on, bro. What we doing?
Pedri's rated. Pedri's rated for things Mainoo does as well. Mainoo, who dictates play? Mainoo dictates play. Maybe not as good as Pedri, but he is also about 6 years younger than him or 4 years younger than him, right? And Pedri scores weldies at times where he dribbles past 2 players. Mainoo's done that. Do you get what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? You see these Prem fans, they all overgas Pedri, bro.
Interesting. When you
bro, this is crazy what we're doing here, you know, bro.
Interesting, because you said he's better than Joelinton, but when I look at Newcastle's midfield, why don't you go for their best midfielder? Is he better than Tonali?
I would go for Tonali or Bruno G, but I think we're more likely to go for Bruno G.
Bro.
I think we're more likely to go for Bruno G. Bruno G's on our 4 midfielder list.
Ain't no one leaving
Newcastle. No. You didn't understand my question. What? You said he's better than Joelinton. I'm saying, why don't you go for their? Is he better than Tonali or Bruno?
Oh yeah, he's better than both of them. Yeah.
Big at the comments, Neil. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a good stream though. I actually enjoyed it.
Do you think he starts for Arsenal?
Arteta instead of Mendy? Oh, yes, any day. Arteta would love Mainoo, bro. Oh my gosh.
Does he start for Man City?
What, ahead of Reinders?
Yeah.
Depends how Pep deploys him, because Pep likes Reinders right now, because Reinders has got the legs, isn't it? He just runs around for him. But yeah, Pep would play him instead of Nico Gonzalez, yeah.
Would he start for Real Madrid?
They want him, but would he start for Real Madrid? He would be balanced for them, but I don't know if he'd start for him.
Would he start for
They'd have a midfielder of his type other than Camavinga.
He's better than Pedri, you said, and Pedri's their best midfielder.
No, I said he can be better than Pedri. I didn't say he's better than Pedri. I didn't say he's better.
That's what I'm running like Ozzy said, man. No lungs. Don't run enough.
For Barca.
Who's their midfield? Who's Barca's midfield? Pedri. He's better than Gavi by a country mile. Yeah, but Gavi doesn't start for them. It's actually it's Danny Olmo, De Jong, Pedri. And if that's the case, then he wouldn't start now.
Okay. Is that for Bayern?
Yeah, 100%. They got Goretzka in midfield, bruv.
Goretzka doesn't start for them.
Or Pavlovic, and he is better than Pavlovic, anyways. And he's better than Kimmich in midfield. Kimmich needs to go right back.
Does he start for PSG? Does he start for PSG?
No, because the one player that he would play unless you're going to play him ahead of Fabian Ruiz, which I don't think he should, he doesn't start ahead of Vitinha. Vitinha's better than him.
Can he be better than Vitinha?
See, Vitinha, you know what's mad? People will laugh at me out. Vitinha,
it's mad.
Yeah, Vitinha was at Wolves, like at his age. And now
no one cared. It's mad, isn't it?
I watched Vitinha when he first joined PSG, and I said, this guy's a baller straight away. I don't know if he can be better than Vitinha's level right now. But like, say, for example, 2 years' time, Vitinha might drop off because he's at such a high level right now. Do you get what I'm saying? No, Pedri is overrated, trust me. I swear down. People watch La Liga. This guy had an assist curse, by the way. I know it's not all about GA. He had an assist curse, and then he got an assist the other day for Rashford. He is very overrated, right? If people watch Pedri, they would call him overrated. If he's playing in the Prem. Do you get what I'm saying? He is overrated. I'm not saying he's bad. He's sick. But like, for example, Vitinha's miles better than Pedri. Miles better. Every time I watch Vitinha, and he just bosses him off the park. He does it so well. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyways, back to normally. He wouldn't start for PSG. He's better than João Neves as a player, but João Neves is the runner in the midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? Any other questions, or are we going to do the predictions?
No, we don't. I don't know what prediction are they?
Oh no,
Which ones?
predictions for the Liverpool game. You didn't. No one gave predictions. I gave my 3-0
No,
prediction.
I said I think it'd be a stinky 1-1 or 0-0.
1-1 or 0-0. All right, sweet.
Give
Big
the
up, bro.
context.
Shout your channel out, Geordie, bro.
Yeah. No, do your thing first, bro. I'll just like if you're wrapping up, I'll just wait, innit? If you are, if you're not, then I'll
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Prime to say his prediction.
Yeah, go on,
Did
man.
you say
I'll wait.
4-2, no? 4-2
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
didn't you?
4-2 Liverpool.
4-2 Liverpool. All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up. Big up, everyone. This is gonna be a weekly show. It will have a Spurs fan. I'm definitely getting a Spurs fan on next time. I don't know if I'm gonna start it for this Saturday or Sundays. I think maybe Sundays is a better day potentially, but it depends on obviously
how it goes,
time
how
and
it
stuff.
goes, bro. Man's up, man in my back, bro. You get me?
Do you get what I'm
So,
saying? Baron,
run this.
I don't know yet. Battlefield 6 today. I don't know yet. I'm trying to get my Twitch to 100
I
followers.
gotta try it
before-
out, man. I gotta try. Is that
Yeah,
good?
I've
I
played a
was
few
gonna buy it.
games.
I never played it before. I was gonna buy
I
it.
just
I
get
said,
the
"Can you
membership. That's what I done. I get the membership for £16. You get it for a month.
wait?" Say no
Do you
more.
get what I'm saying? That's what I've done. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now. Anyways, we are gonna raid Hassan because I'm gonna go jump on his calling show and I'm gonna wind him up because he's easy to rattle. And then yeah, big up to Prime as well. I know Prime, you don't have a channel. You have Sarcasm City TV clips now, but I couldn't tag it in the description.
Oh, mine. Prime. I'll see.
Yeah, so it wouldn't let me. But big up, Geordie Dread as well, man. Big up everyone. Shout your channel out, guys. And yeah, it's been a lit show. We are definitely next week. I'm gonna definitely get Geordie's my Newcastle fan. Prime, if you can do it as a Chelsea fan, I'll get you on as well. And we're gonna get a Tottenham fan on 100%. But it will be this time, 9 p.m. of a Saturday or Sunday, one of them.
We'll link up, man. We'll link up. Wait, can't you put you haven't worked it out yet? I had to put the names up on the screen. You haven't worked it out yet.
Oh no,
Prime
I can
link.
do that. I can do that, can't I? Hold on.
Yeah,
I
so
go
next
on
time at the end of the show.
style.
No, you just started, didn't it? So
Oh yeah, there you go.
yeah, okay, yeah. So next, yeah, mine up. I thought you didn't know, innit? Cool. No big thing. But yeah. But no, big
Yeah.
up to all the chat anyway, and everyone that came in and out and hit the likes and that. Get me big up Prime. Get me first time with him. Big up my G. Touch. You know I got your back, bro. Pause. But yeah, we'll do this, bro. And I'm back and forward and my thing as well. You get me? Big up to the chat.
Big up, man. Big up, lads. I'm under it now. Big up. Thanks for the membership that you gave me. Big up, bro. Big up, everyone, man. Lit show, bro, all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about different opinions.